Just coming in. Hey, super fan, how you doing, love? What's going on, sis? What's going on, Cheryl Wagner, Spicy Brown, Nakia, Lakeisha, Cynthia, Demetria, Harrison? How you doing, boo? Thank y'all for tapping in, man. I just want to get a little something off my chest. This won't be a long live. Good morning, Melody. Hey, Doris. Anybody that do want to bless me monetarily, my cash app is on the screen. Latoya and five nines. Hey Priscilla, how you doing, love? Hey Gigi Edwards. Hey Margaret Mason. What's going on, TC? What's going on, sis? What's going on, Brittany? Good morning. Good morning. Nola Bunny, how you doing, love? Good morning. Sharon Pierce, how you doing? Sharon Smith, good morning. It's a lot of Sharons, ain't it? Nola Beanie, good morning. Barbara Allison, good morning, love. Good morning to all of y'all. I hope y'all having a blessed Wednesday. Leo Girl 88, good morning. How you doing, love? Yeah, I wanted to jump on here and chat with y'all about some of the stuff that's been going on YouTube that everybody know about. I've been getting screenshots, I've been getting recordings, I've been getting all kind of stuff, and I've been saying for the last couple days I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. I'm not gonna say anything. And I don't know if y'all are like me, but when you real, it's you can only hold your tongue for a certain amount of time. And I know a lot of people is expecting me to get on here and be cussing and bashing and dragging. This is grown up chat right here. So anybody that want to hear some real, definitely stay. But I'm definitely not with the drama. Toya, when are you going to do your cookbook? What kind of recipes will be in it? It will be a lot of soul food, snacks for the kids, a lot of stuff. It'll be coming out soon. I do have someone that's about to start helping me get that on the shelf for you guys. And I will have some seasoning coming out too. Y'all just stay tuned. I got a lot going on. You feel me? Um, y'all make sure y'all run out there and hit that like button. I know I got some bush watchers in here, but my true supporters, if y'all can show some love. And like I said, if y'all do want to bless your girl, my cash app is on the top of the screen. Um, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing jumping. This live is basically because I do want to address all of the recordings and all the things that Lupac has said. I have spoke to a lot of supporters and a lot of other people that continuously keep telling me to be quiet, just don't say nothing. Everything gonna fall in place, and or the other side wants you to go off or want you to say this and that. And I feel like at this point, it's not about what other people want. You know what I'm saying? I have feelings too. And by people telling me to be quiet, I feel like they feel like my feelings are not valid. And that's what I feel like is wrong. Um, I know a lot of people has forgiven her or still support her or whatever the fact may be. Y'all do what you do. I'm not holding anything against anybody. You support who you support, you love who you love, and everybody have their opinion. I can wholeheartedly accept all of that. Um, like I said, a lot of things that she did say, the other side have said before. So it really didn't strike a nerve. But what really did strike a nerve and got all the way under my skin is when I saw she had went and took pictures of me and sent them to Ashley Chats and wanted to bash me or talk about my shape. Now, I've already said on several different lives, I feel like that's contradicting because she don't have a nice shape. She it's just not shaping. But either way, like I said, we're not gonna do the bashing because it's a lot that I can say just by the things that she has said about me. But I'm gonna be the bigger person. So I feel like I do need to let my supporters know why I feel the way I feel about her. No, I don't need an apology and I will never forgive her because if that's the case, I might as well go over and forgive the other people that has bashed me or talked about my kids. Um, The thing that really bothers me is when she was on the recording saying things about me going to the doctor with my kids. I'm trying to get sympathy. I feel entitled is what she said on one live. um she even spoke on how I'm married and I shouldn't ask for help for a power bill or whatever kind of case it may be. I shouldn't ask for cash apps. I'm begging supporters by asking for cash apps for support for my content or me going live. Those are the things that I don't like that she said. Because for one, why are you worried about my children? Why are you watching my videos and investigating my children and how me or how I'm being a mother? When you are a mother, let me do the same thing to you, and I can guarantee you she wouldn't like it. Let's long talk about it to other people. She has watched me on social media since day one. She has called herself supporting my brother, so she knows my family. So for you to sit back and watch other people talk about my kids, constantly bringing up my kids, even go as far as calling DSS on my kids, all of the malicious stuff the other side have done, and then for you to get on the phone and bash me in the same way. It's okay to agree with Jenny or agree with the next person or whoever, because that's your opinion. But these things that went a little too far. Like that was over the limit for me. Like, and I don't respect that at all. Even when my sister went live and said basically her piece with Lupac and what she said, I even stated on that live, you can say what you want about me, but keep my kids out of your mouth, right? So everybody had already been sending me all the recordings and stuff that this girl had put out and said about me. I still kept trying to be the bigger person and not go live and speak on this because I already know how people feel about Toya. Even though I was the one of the first ones that come out swinging for my brother, going to court, all kind of stuff I've been through with defending my brother. People feel that I'm entitled or I shouldn't get cash apps or I shouldn't get help. Like, to me, that's a contradiction. I don't understand it when you are making a whole platform off of my family. Not only that, you're asking for cash apps on a day-to-day basis. Even the lives that was done yesterday playing videos, she was constantly asking for cash apps. But when Toya do it or the family do it, we're begging. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I don't mind people having their opinion. It's the contradiction for me. So then you go as far as, oh, I support Robert, but there's recordings now out where you have talked about Robert as well. So it's like you've talked about everybody, but your whole platform is built off the back of my family's pain. But people feel like we're not supposed to have an opinion. We're not supposed to have feelings. We're not supposed to voice our opinion or none of that. I don't agree whatsoever. If everybody can voice their opinion, I feel like the ones that's getting dragged and talked about the most, which is my family, we have a right to say how we feel as well. We are human. We have feelings. No matter how much money people are making off of this subject, off of this topic, off of whatever it is, we still have feelings. So after I addressed Lupac on my sister's live and stated clear as day, keep my kids out of your dick suckers. That was my exact words. When she went back live and called herself apologizing to Dawn, she stated in her live, oh, I can't apologize to Toya because I feel how I felt. I can respect that because you can feel how you feel about me. Everybody has an opinion, just like everybody got a butthole. But you lied on that live. You said you can't apologize to me, but you sent me a worthless ass apology when the first set of recordings came out. And you contradicted yourself in that apology by stating that no, you don't agree with Jenny. You don't like Jenny. You haven't supported Jenny since Jenny came out talking about me and my brother. But on every single recording, you're saying, oh, I agree with Jenny wholeheartedly. But then yesterday you say you standing on business. No, you're not standing on business. You said what you said to get by because you wanted to keep making money off the back of our family's pain. That's how I feel wholeheartedly, and there ain't nothing nobody can say to take it away from me. Not only that, in your live where you apologized to Dawn, you went right back in after I had just said, keep my kids out of your dick suckers. I said it politely as I could. I was still humble. You double back right after you apologized to Dawn and say, but oh, y'all remember The family was just talking about the family too. So you still was throwing shots as you apologized to Dawn. Because what family was talking about each other? Wasn't nobody going back and forth but me, Robert, and Kevin with Dawn, because Dawn was on the other side at one point in time. So you still was throwing shots at Dawn after you apologized. Not to mention, after that, you come out your mouth and say, oh, but I don't like Toya because she smoked weed. And she smoked weed in front of her kids. First of all, you don't know what I smoke. You just know I say I smoke weed because I can stand on business. Just because you see smoke come out of my mouth, you don't know if it's cigarette smoke, weed smoke. You don't know what kind of smoke it is. You made an assumption just like Jeannie and a lot of other people. But you forget the fact DSS has been called on me several times, right? When they came out, I was drug tested. My kids was drug tested. And what DSS told me is you have a right to smoke. We can't stop you from smoking. Long as you ain't doing it around your kids and your kids is not inhaling it, then you are okay. But crucify Toya on the cross for smoking, right? But what are half of y'all doing on the internet? Smoking, doing powder, alcoholics, gambling, all kind of shit. But all I hear is y'all talking junk about Toya on a day-to-day basis for smoking and for standing up for her brother. Cash apps. Y'all want to talk about cash apps? Lupac, you ask for cash apps on every live. And you getting paid off a platform that you built off the back of our family. You can say it's because you came out taking up for Robert. You can spread that along as much as you want, but everybody know you did not come out taking up for Robert. You came out on the platform with Sweet Ma. You seen Sweet Ma was getting numbers, doing numbers, making money, and you rode her coattail until you got all the knowledge that you needed for your platform, and then you started making content off the back of our family, where you have called me, not just when me and Dawn was on the phone with you. I've talked to you other times where you have asked me about content, took my videos that I recorded and took what I've said and used it. No, we wasn't friends, but there ought to be some type of loyalty. And people don't have that in these days. And that's the problem. Yeah, I was pissed off because I felt like a lot of people didn't stand up for me and I have stood up for them. And I had to put my big girl drawers on. I can't be mad at somebody for not standing up for me. I'm grown. I stood up for my brother and anybody else, my siblings, anybody I have ever stood up for, not even just my siblings, friends, family. I did it because I wanted to. Yeah, I may have got 3 pages monetized. I didn't come in to get that done. I didn't come in to get pages monetized. I came in because I was mad my brother was being drugged and lied on. I may have received cash apps in the midst. I may have received true followers in the midst and a lot of followers that I don't even need, that ain't doing nothing but watching me to drag me and my family. But at the end of the day, I came in this wholeheartedly to justify and show proof of everything that I knew in my heart wholeheartedly that my brother was innocent, and to defend my family because my family has been getting drugged on the internet. So excuse me for wanting a little bit of credit, a little bit of validation, a thank you from here and there. So I guess all of that means I want to feel like I'm privileged and I matter in this case. But all of you content creators who have spoke on this subject, who have defended my brother, hell, even may have defended me, y'all didn't want validation or some type of credit in the long run. Can't nobody say they didn't. But I will be the bad guy. I have been that my whole life, but it's not going to stop me from being who God made me to be, and that's Toya, wholeheartedly. Some may like me, some may not. But one thing about it, I'm going to continue to stand on 10 for me, my family, and what I believe in, no matter what nobody got to say. And you right, TC, I know that's my brother. But people just weird on this internet, you know what I'm saying? And I have basically been drugged, talked about. It's like every time somebody feel like they want to talk about Toya, is they have to mention my kids. No matter which side it is, I'm starting to see it. And I have learned that the reason why they do it is because they see my kids on my weak spot. But what people don't understand is, yeah, that's my weak spot, and I have showed it. I have wore it on my sleeve. I didn't try to cover it up. But what people don't understand is that's also my strength. And that's what's going to give me the strength to walk away from all of this and let all of it be. Because it's beginning to be way too much. Thank y'all that's in the chat. I'm reading some of it. And Vivi, you right. A lot of people don't really care. Like I said, a lot of this has been about money. And I don't care what nobody say. And people can say, I want to feel like I'm privileged or whatever the case may be. But I have took the most in this saga, the most pain, the most dragging, my kids, all of that. So when people say you want to feel entitled, I really want to be the bitch that they call me and tell them, bitch, why shouldn't I feel entitled? I should be entitled. People want money from platforms and they went through shit. You didn't do nothing but spread the same thing that my family already spread or the next content creator. But you want to check and you want to cash out. Toya shouldn't ask for cash out. No, Toya shouldn't have a value. She shouldn't get support. Why? Because Toya married. Because Toya and her husband work instead of sitting on their ass all day. But how dare you, Lupac? You work. Your boyfriend work. Your fiance work. And not only that, you own a catering business. And from the words that came out your mouth, the page that you have created off of my family's pain and off of our back, that's another business for you, right? And it's okay for you to ask for cash outs for a wedding, but it ain't okay for Toya to ask for help with a power bill. Make it make sense, people. That's what bothers me. It ain't about her talking about, oh, Toya this and Toya that. She ain't said shit but the same shit other motherfuckers done said. But it's the contradiction for me. And then the people that agree with her. See, one thing about me, I'm not stupid, and I didn't come in this to make no friends. I came in this for one reason, and that was defend my family and my brother. And I feel like I stood on business with that. But at the end of the day, when I leave this saga, I could care less if I have a friend. I could care less if anybody like me. But what y'all will be able to say is Toya was real. And I ain't going to change for nobody. Y'all like to like people because they numbers or what they said sound good. She was dead ass wrong, and I'm not never going to forgive that shit. If I forgive her, I might as well say I forgive Nate and Hercules, them across the street for talking about my kids. Keep mentioning my kids. It's sick. I didn't even hear her call Kevin Aladdin, but that's crazy because Kevin just sit on the panel the other day and said, "Oh no, she supported Robert. Let's thank her. I thank her." You know, it just be the contradiction for me, but it's cool. Now, anybody that want to send me a super chat or bless my cash app, it is pinned. Like I said, I know a lot of people don't want to bless me because I am married, but I do the same. I do the same thing these other people do, except for my information is authentic. I ain't copying and pasting from somebody else. Hey Sabrina, how you doing, love? I see y'all in the chat. Everybody that's in here, positive vibes. Nah, like I said, I didn't come here. Don't be confused. Toya is validated for how she feels. She doesn't have to accept bullshit. Thank you, Amber, for the super chat. She doesn't have to accept bullshit, especially as this grown age. Exactly. Supported Robert, but dog my sister. Exactly, super fan. And that's what I'm saying. And that's when I say loyalty, man. Loyalty. It's a lot of supporters, like for instance, super fan. They don't go live every day about drama, so their numbers may not be as high as other people's. But I see these people go to events of Roberts where they outside, where they inside, promoting, where they sharing, liking. That's how you support somebody. When you see somebody that make a page and they ask for cash apps more than the people that's actually going through the hurt and pain. Oh, I even heard her say, "Oh, Jenny was right because he got more money than Robert." Come on now. That ought to let supporters really know who people really riding for. All I keep hearing people say is, "Oh, y'all don't know what go behind the scenes. Oh, y'all don't know what was said behind the scenes." Hell, put it out there. Because it's obviously you got a whole lot of animosity behind Toya, behind some shit that was said or done behind the scenes. And if Toya said it and did it, I can stand on it and say I did it and why I said it and did it. When she texts me, all she could basically say is, I was throwing shade, or she felt like I was throwing shade on some of my lives. And I already know what she's talking about when I say some of the content creators on this side, and when I say some of the content creators on that side. But that's not putting no names on it. And if I felt a certain way about a certain content creator, I will put a name on it, because don't nobody put no fear in my heart. So for you to feel like I'm talking about you for me simply saying some of the content creators over here and over there, if you out of all the content creators say, "Oh, she was talking about me," baby, then you already know you wrong, and you one of the ones that's doing the shady shit. Thank you, Cheryl, for that cash app. And thank you, Isha, for that cash app. I appreciate the both of y'all, man. I definitely appreciate y'all support. I'm actually talking about Lupac right now. That's a guilty conscience. If you gonna say, "Oh, you said such and such," or you throwing shade. If I didn't say your name, then I clearly wasn't talking about you. Especially if I don't went on several lives and mentioned this girl name as being one of the good content creators. I think it's a live I did a couple days ago before recordings even came out. I said, "Go support Lupac," and I feel like a damn fool. Like, and that's what bothers me. Like, some people can just sit on their feelings and be hurt, or feel like they was threw under the bus and just not say nothing. But I can't do it. Every day I say I'm not gonna say nothing and I don't go live, I feel like I'm playing myself. I'm letting them win. It's so much stuff I want to come out and just speak the truth about, where people done blame me and lied on my name. And I said it ain't even worth it. Because at the end of the day, people never going to believe me, because people done painted a picture. I'm a compulsive liar. I'm the black sheep of the family, all of this stuff. So I have always tried my best to hold my composure, to not be that one that people paint the picture that I am. But me having that kind heart has made people feel like, cause, oh, she cry, or she may shed a little tear, that she weak. Baby, find you somebody else to play with, because I'm not weak. I might get on here and cuss and go off. I'm human. I still got good sense. Oh, I'm not blaming nobody. I'm just blaming the people that it is, that really is the snakes. Like, people just can't be trusted. And like I said, people support who they want to support. You show love who you want to show love to. But one thing about Toya, I don't care which side you is. I'm out the saga. Whoever I feel like real, you go live, you stating some true facts, I'm gonna agree and I'm gonna say what I need to say. I'm not on no side. I'm for truth. Point blank, period. And that's why I came in supporting my big brother, because I know he's not an abuser. I know he's not a bad person. But at the same time, you can go hard for somebody else and a person will not stand up for you. And that's what I don't like. Good morning, Mary V. How you doing, beautiful? I haven't supported Lupac since she snaked Sweet Ma. And I even said things to Sweet Ma that I really shouldn't have said. Like I said, my only problem with Sweet Ma was that I felt like that she should have basically said to me when I had called her, "I don't appreciate such and such giving giving you my number. I don't like you calling me," instead of basically smiling and saying, "I'm so glad you called, you my favorite." I still rock with Sweet Ma. I don't have nothing against her. But when I feel like you being fake, I'm gonna address it. So if I go as far as to address Sweet Ma and say, "You wrong for saying something as simple as I don't know why Toya calling me," if I can address her for that, then damn it, I need to address Lupac too, because I heard on 4 or 5 lives where she talking about me. I'm talking about dragging me and constantly bringing up my kids. And I don't like that shit. Yeah, she support my brother. She try to help my brother, but what they got to do with Toya? That means Robert need to show thanks, not Toya. I ain't got nothing to do with that. She backstabbed me. She's a snake in my book, and I will never forget it or forgive it. Oh, Miss White in the oh, hey Miss White. I didn't even see you in here. How you doing, love? Hey everybody that's tapping in, man. I appreciate all y'all support. How y'all blame Amber and can't make nobody do the shit they do? Who blame Amber? What's going on? I'm reading the chat and I don't even know what y'all talking about. Exactly, D. They all ask for cash apps, but when I ask, you have the same content creators that's begging for cash apps, that's even asking for people to pay for their wedding, saying that me and my husband shouldn't get cash apps, or we begging cause we working. Like, it's just a contradiction for me, and that's what I don't like. Like, I see my brother get up here and ask for help because he was actually one of the biggest content creators on social media, and his money has went from making thousands to making really nothing. And by him asking for cash apps, he's a bum, he's a beggar. And because we are his family and we ask for cash apps from time to time, guess what? We are bums, and we are beggars, and he even bum and a bigger beggar because we ask for cash apps and he's supposed to be a celebrity. Like, make it make sense. I don't get it, man. I really don't get it. Definitely, some may forgive, but I won't forget, and that's exactly right. And a lot of people turn in the cheek, but you can laugh, you can point the finger, but if a person do it to you, baby, they time coming. Just sit back and pray, because when I tell you, I've been praying about this whole saga, all of the malicious stuff, all the lies, all of the attempts to frame me, and all of that. I've been just sitting back praying. That's why Toya ain't been hitting the live button. And ever since I've been praying, God has been revealing a whole lot, whole lot on both sides. I'm starting to see a whole lot of stuff crumble, a whole lot of lies being revealed, a whole lot of pictures that was painted. You see that paint, it wasn't waterproof. It's fading. You understand what I'm saying? And so I'm gonna put it like this. Yeah, I don't dislike Ashley Chance. I can't even say I dislike Lupac, but I don't like their ways. I don't like the malicious stuff that the way they went about doing this, the things they did and said behind scenes. You know what I'm saying? Now, Ashley Chad, I ain't never had a conversation with her a day in my life. Not on the phone, none of that. So for her to get on her live and say, I got on my live or read a live trying to be cute and asked her, who are you? And do I know you? That wasn't trying to be cute. That was a question because I don't know you and I don't remember you. And even though you may have done a live taken up for me, there's been several content creators that has done lives taken up for me and my family. This has went on for 2 years and a half, 2.5 years. So with that being said, it's a lot of people that came in going hard and going and went out going hard. Some people that I don't remember. Some people that took up for us and has backstabbed us. Some people who have swore they was praying and was gonna help us to end up trying to basically destroy us. So yeah, it's a lot of people that has went hard for us that I may not remember. I may not have shouted you out. But if anybody who has stood up for me or took up for me in rooms that I wasn't in, I truly appreciate that shit wholeheartedly. Wholeheartedly, I appreciate it because I know how it feels to stand up for somebody or give your all and you don't get the same in return. Point blank, period. I'm not one of them. So yeah, I appreciate anybody who has took the time to say, look, Toya didn't do this, or y'all need to leave the girl alone, or leave her kids alone. Not even taking up for me, just standing up for my kids, because I'm grown. I appreciate that shit wholeheartedly, and can't nobody take it away. So if I ever made you feel less than, I apologize. But as far as you saying, Toya getting cute, no, Toya wasn't getting cute. I don't know you, honey. I don't know you. And the names that you was bringing up in your lives, That's probably why I don't know you and I have blocked you out, because I don't associate with nobody that's bringing up them type of names. Point blank, period. Anybody that has ever tried to frame me, set me up, destroy my character, talk about my kids, any of that. No, I don't fool with your kind. Point blank, period. And I have the right, because I have been stabbed in the back so many times by trusting people, by giving people my all, and they weren't doing nothing but trying to stab me in the back. But baby, when I tell you God's spinning the block, it's a blessing. God is spinning the block. I promise you he is. I done been sitting back watching it, and I ain't even gonna speak on some of the things that he moving on, because he said, peace be still. But baby, when I tell you it's a lot of things about to happen that ain't nobody gonna have control of. Not our side, not they side, not nobody's side. Nobody but God. He is fit to move. He already shaking the ground we walking on. And some of y'all want to walk around and act like you don't feel it. Y'all better start realizing what's going on around here. God's shaking the ground you walking on for a reason. People that you thought had your back that didn't, he's showing you for a reason. Them voices you hearing, listen. Open your ears. Be quiet. Listen. Because God talking to a lot of us. Some of us, we may not take heed. Some of us, we may not open our ears and listen. But I promise you, Toya, listening. I'm paying attention, as they say. I'm paying close attention. And I hope y'all is too. And anybody in here saying, stop. I see the people that say, stop defending your brother. Let me tell you something. I say it on a day-to-day basis. I done got pissed off in the saga so many times. And I tell people on a day-to-day basis, I'm going to stay out of this. I ain't going to defend my brother no more. I'm going to let it go. Even when it was dealing with Kevin, I said, I'm going to mind my business. Because this ain't the first time people ain't stood in the gap for Toya. And every time I end up right back here, defending my brothers, defending my family, defending my nieces. Because that's what Toya done did her whole life. And it's hard to walk away from something that you was raised in. So when I say it's a lot that y'all don't know, it's a lot in this book that y'all can never understand. Judge me as y'all want. But one thing about it, I am my family's keeper. And can't nobody take that shit away from me. I guess that's just what my mama left with me when she died. Her heart. I've always said it's a blessing and a curse. But God made me who I am for a reason. And for that, I'm grateful and will ever be grateful. And I'm going to get off here, y'all. I just wanted to get on here and speak my piece. For the last couple days, it has been eating at me. I've been feeling like I done let people run over me when I know I ain't never been that type of person. So I felt like it was time to really speak up and say how I feel. Some things I have spoke on and some things I ain't, but some things ain't everybody business. A lot of people in here saying, speak up for your sister, the truth. My brother ain't got to speak up for me. I'm grown. That's why you see my husband going so hard for me. That's my backbone. I do what I do for a reason. Let me be clear. My brother Robert, my brother Kevin, my sister Dawn, my nieces, ain't not now one of them ever called me and said, Toya, go address this. Go stand up for me. Go take up for me. Go have my back. I did it on my own because that's how I was raised. That's who I am. That's why I tell y'all, man, loyalty is a blessing and a curse. When you real, one day you gonna understand what I'm saying. Hey, Miss Fee, thank you, love. I see you, baby. Oh, boom gang, I'm not giving nobody nothing to speculate about my family. You must have not been hearing the live. Cause I ain't saying not one bad thing about my family. I ain't did nothing but spoke the truth. Now, if you take that bad, then you know better. You know better than the bush watchers on the other side. And that's one of the problems that I do find. A lot of people listen, but they don't know how to comprehend or really listen to what you're saying. They take it and hear what they want to hear. Oh, baby, I'm not crying. And a lot of people keep saying I'm crying or whatever. I'm not crying, but you may hear my voice trembling because I do feel some type of way. And every time when you hear me talk or when y'all hear me get on here, you can tell it's genuine because I always have a lot of emotions, a lot of feeling. So no, Toya ain't just doing nothing for no money. Point blank, period. I ain't made enough money on here for me to get on here and be hurt and drug and kids DSS call. Ain't no money in the world would let me keep going through that type of shit. Come on now. Thank you so much. Protect your peace. I appreciate that. They listen to respond, but don't listen to hear. Exactly. Thank you, Tanya. Keep praying for my family, please, love. Yeah, we already heard the recording where Lupac talked about my brother, but that's nothing new. That's nothing new. I've heard recordings where people done talked about like on both sides. Everybody just talking about every damn body. You know what I'm saying? And I can't even get up here. Like I said, my problem with Lupac, it ain't even really with her talking the junk of all the junk she said about me because she's entitled to her opinion. You know what I'm saying? Everybody not gonna think that you cute. You can go get your body done, and people still can think you got a fucked up body. You feel me? You can be an angel walking around. Everything you do is pure from heart, and they still can think that you are a scammer. It's not what people think, it's what you believe of yourself. It's what people can make you believe or how they can change your feelings. And she ain't changed my feelings. In my mind, I'm still a bad bitch. No matter how much people talk about my hair, my edges, no matter what people got to say, in my mind, I've always been that bitch. And can't nobody take that from me. It's your self-confidence that you need to worry about. But I don't like the fact that she kept bringing up my kids and talking about cash apps and marriage when you got people, when you asking motherfuckers to pay for your wedding. No, no, no. I don't like that. That's different from an opinion. You just being straight out malicious while you do the same exact thing you bash somebody else for. Or should I say you just trying to stop somebody else's coin so you can load up and get that big wedding that you asking for. That's where my problem come in at. Unblock you where, the truth? Because where I got you blocked at. I got 513 in here. If y'all can't hit that like button. And my cash app is pinned. If y'all feel like blessing me with a little cash app, it definitely will be greatly appreciated. Thank you, love. Thank you for the prayers, definitely. I can see you talking the Truth Fan Club. Where you saying you blocked that? Toya, I want to once again give you an OB, a public apology for the misunderstanding on my part. Ashley D, you good, man. Like I said, people make mistakes. And that's why I say, like with this saga, people will look at any live that me and my family do and they would take it and run with it because they feel like it's content. Now I know what my husband said to you, and I want you to understand why he said what he said. It wasn't because he was bashing you or trying to make you feel less than. It was just I even was wondering the same thing. What would make you feel like I was talking about you by saying a mechanic? And I honestly feel like, Ashley, and I'm just putting it on the floor. And no, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just saying how I feel. And a lot of people say when I say things, I'm trying to be funny or malicious, but I'm one that can say how I feel in public. I don't have to go behind nobody back and say it for them to screen record me and then post it. So I can honestly say with you and that whole situation with the mechanic thing, I feel like I have been seeing you lately team up with the other side. I've been seeing you get likes and mention them a lot. So I feel like um what you said to me, you said that the other side has been calling you the word mechanic for so long. So it seems to me, just by you saying that, they have traumatized you. Just like they have traumatized me and a lot of my family with some of the things they have said about us. That's why we go off on some of our supporters. But I feel like they have traumatized you by calling you a mechanic, and then you're trying to be friends with them right now or be cool with them, however it goes. But you're going off or doing a live on me and my husband who have said nothing about you in basically retaliation because of something they have traumatized you off of. So basically, what I'm saying is anybody that say the word mechanic, you're going to be traumatized because they have traumatized you with this word by digging. And it hurts. I know it hurts. I'm not taking away from your pain. But what I'm saying is it's like a contradiction because you're trying to make friends with them, but you're also saying, oh, Toya and her husband are talking about me because they simply said the word mechanic. Like it's things like that that blows my mind. It blows my mind. Hey, Lizandra, how you doing, love? Oh, this side called you a mechanic. Well, see, I've never heard anybody call you a mechanic. That's why me and my husband was lost. Like, what in the world is she talking about? But it's still like if you're a content creator, there comes a certain level of you can't even go off my word. You can't go off Dawn word. You can't go off Robert word. You have to start doing some investigative work. You can't go off Bree word. You can't go off Ja word. You have to go back and start looking, opening that book, reading them pages and investigate. Because when somebody told you I was talking about you, you ran with it and even did a live to start bashing me and my family. I seen people in your chat saying, see, when you start giving these people sympathy, they do stuff like that. Something that didn't even have to take place. If you would have took the time to go back to my live and go back and just play it from right there on out, you would have heard me explain to Lysandra, and I said clear as day, y'all know why he's saying mechanic, because the other day I was giving out wrenches. That would have been case closed. The other side wouldn't have been able to manipulate you or send you anything to have you feeling like I was talking about you. Just by simple investigation. Stop taking other people's word. And that's the problem. A lot of people take somebody's word instead of actually investigating a situation. Yesterday, another thing I don't like, I said I'm out this saga, and it seems like people still want to just call my name or post about Toya, say things about Toya just to get likes and views. I just can't understand it. If I ain't shit, I'm a compulsive liar. I ain't got no edges. I'm all of this nasty, disgusting stuff. Can't take care of my kids. My husband using me. He beat my. If all of this is true, why is Toya name still being mentioned? Pictures being posted, lies saying I'm sending the police to people's house for clout. It's sad. This saga done went from DV to about all kind of different shit that don't even matter. No, you didn't bash me, but your people was bashing me, Ashley D. I seen it. It's even on your screen. You even put it on your screen when you was talking about me and somebody said, that's why you can't give these people no sympathy. If you go back and look at your live, you even tagged that to the top of your screen right after they put it in your chat. So sometimes it's not what you say, it's how you say it. You didn't have to bash me. But you know how these people gonna take anything you say about us negative and run with it and make it 10 times worse than what it is. That's what I'm saying. So if you would have went back and checked out my live and did your investigative work, which is what content creators supposed to do, you would have saw that I wasn't talking about you. So the live was worthless. It was pointless. That's all I'm saying. Hey Nola, I see you, boo. How y'all doing, man? I'm gonna drop this link in case somebody want to come up and speak, say anything. If anybody got anything y'all want to say to me, I don't care whether it's bad or good. Right now is the time. I definitely take constructive criticism because I'm seeing a lot of content creators that's basically upholding Lupac in the things that she said about me. So when she keep on referring to back end conversations and this was said and done behind the scenes, it seemed like a lot of other content creators feel the same way Lupac feel. And if that's the case, hey, right now is the time to speak up and be the woman, put them big girl drawers on and say, Toya, I feel the same way. I second that motion because I have a right to speak my piece. I have a right to say how I feel about the way you feel about me too, right? If y'all out here spreading the rumor behind the scenes, you know? Good morning, Debbie Knight. How you doing, love? I did put it in the chat, y'all. The live, if y'all want to come up and say anything, if y'all even want to say anything positive, y'all definitely can come up. Hey, Lakeisha Coleman, how you doing, sis? Oh, okay, the True Fan Club. I don't know how you blocked on that. I was just liking your stuff. If you is, it had to be by accident. I definitely will go check it out. And if you on there, I would definitely take you off. I know that's right. Pay me the beef. Hey, Latte. Shout out to you, man. Definitely shout out to you, man. Hey, when I tell you Latte, I heard the recording where she was even bashing you. And one thing I can say about you that I can't say about a lot of content creators, I can say it about you. And I can say it about super fans because they ain't messy. But baby, yeah, you Latte stays out the way and she don't bother nobody. She do her content and stay out the way, and I appreciate that. What's up, sis? What's going on?
Oh, I do have something to say, and I want you to take this constructively, okay? I want my damn recipes. That's all I want. I want my recipe. Hello?
Honey, I don't know what happened. My husband called and that thing done kicked me all the way off. TC, I got you on the recipes though, love. Come back up. I don't know what happened. I apologize. Hey D, what's going on?
Hey Toya, how you doing, sweetie?
Hey, what's going on, love?
Well, I stay in the bushes a lot. Because first of all, I don't like the confusion. But all I want to say is, a lot of the stuff, I still don't understand these people. 98% of them can't even think for themselves. And the reason I say that is because over and over, you see, receipt has been dropped, showing a lot of things that people has accused you of that is not true. And people are speaking on it more and more. But you still have some people, just because they don't like your brother, they take it out on the whole family. So with them not liking him, they're gonna constantly come at you. A lot of these people that's up here that's making this money never had the money before. This is the most money that they have. And they don't care what they have to do it, to get it. And right now what they doing is stabbing each other in the back to get it. All money is not good money. If you got to lie on somebody for $1, you're sad. No one should have to paint a negative picture of someone just to get this money because the same way you get it, you can lose more of it. But what I want to
Exactly.
say to you, don't let nobody, I understand where your heart at, but what your heart is because you're looking for someone that you can confide in, you can vent in because you don't have that person. And when you don't have that person, you cling to people that seem like they genuine to you, but all at the same time they have a motive. You have to watch those type of people because what they can do, they gonna say certain things that you want to hear them say, and you feel that they genuine by saying those things, but at the same time they playing on your top. You have to be careful with accepting these people. Everybody don't have your best interest at heart. Everybody don't care about your kid. Only thing they can think they care about what the information they can get from you, how they can get inside your household so they can have something to talk about. The more they have something to talk about you and your family, that's the more money going into their pocket. To me, it's sad. In all my years, I ain't never seen a bunch of catty ass female. And this is how I'ma say it. Real women don't act like this.
Right.
And it's not one of them can tell me they're a real woman and act like this. Because if you call that real, I don't even want it around because you're not real. Real comes from the inside. It's not made up. You don't force that on you. It's shown on you. And a lot of them, like I said, it's not real. It's only a money grab for a lot of them because they not used to the money. But if they can get up here and they can bag for cash out, what's wrong for you doing and you're a content creator like them? It's no different. What made them better than you
Well, they have made it
that
like I'm a
they can do it?
scammer. They made it like I'm a scammer, and because I'm married, I don't deserve cash apps. That's why I
Yeah,
barely get them. Like to go live, she get a lot. My brothers, even Lupac, after she bashed me about asking for cash app, when she go live, she get a lot. So it's like everybody, it's like not just her. It's starting to feel like a lot of people feel the way she feel. They just don't got the balls to say it. So that's why I said, if that's the case, say it. Like I can respect somebody's opinion, but I don't like people bashing me and dragging me behind my back and smiling in my face.
but how can they feel that way about you? Don't you know how many couples is on YouTube that are content creator? What do they supposed to do? Go up here using their time for free? This is just like a job. If you're
Right.
doing a job, you expect to get paid for the job. So that's why I said people are quick to down someone else, but you're doing the same thing. What makes you better than the next person? You're not. You're
Right.
not. No one has no room to talk about anyone because no one
Exactly
is
right.
better than no one else. And when you start putting kids into it, that's mental. It's something wrong with you mental because a real person ain't even gonna think about bringing nobody child into this. Kids are off limit. Kids
But
are innocent.
when they talk about me, that's the first thing they talk about, and that's my kids because they know that's gonna get a reaction quicker than anything. But
And you know why they do that?
it bothers
They
me
do
to
that
see
because
it
they
bothers me that
do
the grown people doing it. But what bothers me the worst is that you see 100 people in the comments laughing and agreeing with them, like it's okay. Even when
those
I
small
talked about having
minds.
the kids, I came back and I had to apologize, and I still feel like messed up for saying the things I said about kids because that's not me. But this saga will bring a lot of nasty, disgusting things out of you, man, and that's why
Hmm.
one reason why I'm out of it.
And it will do that. And the thing about it, they do that because they know how you are with your kids. And people know if they can't hurt you no other type of way, they know what way can hurt you, and that's through your kid. So they gonna get a reaction out of you when they talk about your kid, and they know that. So they pulling you into it. Is you wrong? No, you're not, because you talk about mine. I'm going at your ass. Period. But people think that you're supposed to be a better person when somebody do that. No, you don't. Anybody that have kids and really genuine care about their kids, you're not gonna accept it lightly when someone come for your kids. They can say all day long, don't do this and that, but put yourself in someone else's shoe if it was you. You're not gonna sit back and let nobody disrespect your kid. Those kids can't defend themselves. That's what you have the parents for, to
Right.
defend their kid. And they have to understand that. So if they gonna keep on saying you're wrong, they wrong. You don't let nobody just keep coming for your kid. And everybody that laughing at it, they has a problem, because I find nothing funny about when you're talking about someone's child. That's disgusting.
And let me just say this, and then I'm gonna see what Ashley D want to say. But a lot of people, I know y'all do hear me say people didn't have my back the way I had theirs, and I mean that. There's no justification about that. And I am saying my brothers, like my siblings, don't have my back the way I ride for them. But by far, I'm not downing them. I'm not bashing them. I feel like a lot of times they don't speak up for me because I've never needed them to. I've always been the one that took up for my siblings. I ain't never had to say, oh, Robert or Kevin, go do this, go take up for me. I have always been the one standing in the paint, and I have put myself on the line because that's just how I was raised. And another reason why I came in this saga, it wasn't just because I know for a fact my brother is not an abuser, but it's because I didn't want my brothers going in on other women to make it like they is an abuser, the same lie that they put out. If Robert and them get on here going back and forth against with women, with things they said about me, my kids, or whoever in our family, it's going to make him look like a real live abuser, the picture that they have already painted of him. And I don't want them to start saying Kevin is an abuser or paint him in that type of light. But what I'm saying is, it's a lot of people, not even just my siblings, like friends, family, supporters. I haven't really seen too many stand in the paint for me, and that's cool because nobody has to. But I'm just saying, it's a lot has opened my eyes. I'm starting to see a lot, like, a
But
lot of it hurts, but it's cool because I'm grown. I put
but let me
myself in
tell
this
you this.
situation.
I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna go ahead and let the next person speak. I feel exactly where you're coming from, and what I would say about Robert. He could have stopped a whole lot of this if he would have did exactly what he needed to get done. He could have stopped a lot of this from escalating to where it is. He has the ball in his court. He can do something about it. He still can. Should you have to go through all this torment by yourself? No, you shouldn't.
Right.
They gonna talk about him no matter what, because we have a whole lot of hurt, unhealed females up here. I'm not gonna call them women. I'm gonna say female, because women don't act like this. Y'all going after a guy that y'all basically don't know. Y'all get proof in your face what is going on, but y'all still gonna go after him like he did this and he did that, when you see all the right and right in front of you. So it's not about basically you, it's about them. You understand what I'm saying? They hurt. So they have to find someone else to put that hurt on, because they was hurt by someone. So they gonna come after your family for it. Is it right? No, it's not right. Because it make no sense when you showing proof after proof after proof. How much proof do you have to see for a person to open their eye? Stevie Wonder can see this. It makes no sense. You shouldn't have to be dragged across the internet like this because someone just mentally don't want to see the truth.
Or
And I'm
just don't
sorry
like
that you
me.
have to go through. They don't know you not to like you,
They just
and
don't
that's the
like me
point.
because I stood up for my brothers and my family. And if that's the only reason you got that you don't like me, baby, you gonna hate me the rest of your life.
And why do you follow a person you don't like?
Right.
That just show you, why do you follow? If I don't like someone, I'm not following you because I'm not interested in what you're talking about. When they do that, that show you they nosy, they don't have a life, and they looking for something to target you about. But like I said, you just got to keep on walking your path because you got better things getting ready to happen for you. Don't let nobody keep turning you down. Sometimes you got to turn the other cheek and stuff because, like I said, they not gonna stop. No matter how much truth comes out, they not gonna stop because these people need mental health themselves, and
Right.
they fight and they're hurt out off on someone else because what's happening, they trying to live into that girl. They are image of her. That's what they are. They are an image of her. So they reflecting it off on you and your family in this show. They can say they not all day long, but you can tell who doing what. But like I said, I'm not gonna stay up here. I'm gonna get ready to drop off. Like I said, you keep your head all up. But I hope your brother do what he needed to be get done and stop feeling sorry for people because they don't give a damn about him.
All right. You have a blessed day, love.
Okay, you have a
Yeah.
great one, sweetie.
Ashley.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Good afternoon, Toya.
Hey.
Okay. So I'm gonna try not to be long and keep it brief. My video was public, so I felt as though it was only right if I publicly apologized. I didn't want to leave off on an unsure note with us because I feel as though I did stand in the paint for the family and it was genuine. It came from the heart. And it's like when I decided not to report on the saga anymore, it had nothing to do with any personal relationships with anyone. If you've ever watched my content, Toya, I went from defending you, defending people talking about, your deceased mom, as well as, your brother, and standing up for Kevin when nobody was fighting for Kevin. And when I got into it with content creators on this side, all my work was in vain. Me and Felicia being cool, that didn't have anything to do with the family because content creators was still cool with the family when nobody was messing with me over here. Before I even became cool with Felicia, your sister rocked heavy with the people that was against me over here. You get what I'm saying? And I didn't judge based off of that. It was hurtful, but I said, okay, it is what it is, but the mechanic situation, I was called that all the time, still called that, called walkie talkie voice. And it wasn't just me taking it out of term. It was several other people like, what did you do to Toya now? And I was taken aback because the day before that, Toya, I did a live. And once again, I don't have anything to do with the saga. I stood in the paint because I didn't feel like it was right. Out of everybody who claimed to be down for the family, to be down for you, they didn't show up when they should have. And nobody was talking about that but me and Breakroom. The same two people that's scrutinized, the same two people that's ridiculed, that was shunned over here. We the only ones that said, no, this ain't right. Where's everybody voice at now? They stood with that content creator. So yes, I came up and I said what I said. So mind you, the next day when I was sent a couple of clips, and then, I heard you and OB, it was taken the wrong way, and I was in my feelings, of course, like I said, because I did that video and I'm like, dang, that's for us, and I should have watched it. And when you came on the panel, it brought clarity to me being in the wrong and realizing that you was talking about the moderators and a lot of ranches being in your chat. And OB was like, can anybody work on the Impala based off of that? So it was clearly a misunderstanding, and my live was not directed at you and OB. It was me expressing how I felt
Well,
in
I,
that
I
moment.
accept your apology, Ashley. Like I said, I just say moving forward, just try to investigate first because all of that could have been avoided.
Yeah, of course, absolutely.
But I
But
have
I
nothing
don't.
against you. I mean, I'm just trying to. I don't have nothing against nobody. I just want peace, basically. And like I said, I do accept your apology. I just honestly feel like if more content creators start investigating instead of just going off of what somebody say or send them, a lot of this stuff can be avoided.
I agree, and I went back over there and I heard it, but it didn't register to me about the freaking things until you came up there, and I'm like, oh my God. And I left that live up, even though it could have been an aha or embarrassing moment for me. I wasn't embarrassed because I'm human and people make mistakes. And I left it up there like I messed up. I had a moment, and going forward, I will be aware. And anybody else that's in a situation like this, don't jump the gun. Reach out to that person, find out.
Right.
But I don't have anything against you. Yes, I'm okay with old girl Toya, but it's always been love for the family and you and everybody else. I never ever bashed you guys. So to be, told that or be put in a situation like that, that ain't me. I don't rock like that. So I appreciate you accepting my apology. I'ma drop down, okay?
All right.
Yep.
Hey.
Hey, this is me, Toya.
Oh, hey, Kevin.
Hey, I've been listening to you for a little while. I was gonna wait and just try and talk to you after the fact, but you said something about you feel like you defend us more than we defend you. I know you're upset. Know you're emotional. Maybe you're not saying things clearly, but I'm just trying to figure out: do you really mean that?
Did I feel like I
I'm speaking
defend y'all?
specifically for me.
Did I feel like I defend y'all more than y'all do me?
Well, specifically me. I can't ask you about everybody else.
Well, I only had to defend you for one situation, so I really can't say that about you. But I mean, as far as on the internet, but I don't remember when you had to defend me. Like I said, most of y'all don't have to defend me because I've always stood 10 toes by myself. I've never asked anybody to defend me.
So looking back through this saga, even life period, you can't see any moment where I've defended you.
I've heard you speak up and say, basically, whenever that stuff happened with DSS, you spoke up and said something about Breonna calling DSS, but still, you was like, I was dead wrong for what I said about the kids, which was right. So yeah, I can't say you haven't never, but I mean, what you want to trying to say?
Well, I don't feel that you're correct, and maybe you're kind of not seeing things clearly. Sometimes when you're upset, it blinds your view. And so I'm sitting here thinking, I can think of many times where I've defended you, but I'm sitting here thinking, if you're saying I feel like
Was
I've
I
defended them,
around when you defended me?
absolutely. You mentioned the DSS thing or CPS thing. I brought you on my platform of over 1 million so you could share this story with the world. I
What about
did.
the DV thing? I meant the you talking about the same thing, the DSS, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
but I'm
that's the
saying
same thing.
me
I know I
telling you
came
that
on your platform for that.
me telling you that you were wrong is also defending you. Okay. When you love somebody, you tell them the truth. You tell them things that can benefit their life. You were emotional when you spoke about when you did the DSS stuff, when you said what you said or whatever
Yeah,
the
I
case may
don't know
be.
why I can't what this is about, but I'm just trying to see. Go ahead.
Okay, so even the other day I defended you by sharing the whole picture of you. You have a big heart. Anybody can try and pick you apart when it comes to who can manage finances better, anything like that. We're all growing and learning. But I spoke about how you are a giver and you'll give somebody the shirt off your back. And how many times have I fussed at you for giving my kids money when you up? A
I mean,
lot.
but y'all don't have to. I give your kids money because they're my nieces and nephews. I love them. I'm gonna do what I can. You don't know when I give them money. You
Well,
don't find out till
I
afterwards.
do.
So that
Toya,
ain't even a
listen.
topic.
What I'm see? That's the pro. Okay,
But Kevin, this is
Toya,
not
hang on.
something that
Let me
should
say
be
this
on
real
this
quick. Toya, let me
live.
say this
And
really quickly. Okay, this is me speaking highly of you. Okay, yeah, you might ask for help when you down, but when you have it, nobody has to ask you for a thing.
And you said that
You
the other day, and that brought tears to my eyes. Yes, but
okay? So
I'm
that's the
talking about as far as people out here dragging my kids. I mean, I didn't even want to go here, but you got up here. I guess you feeling some type of way. But I'm talking about as far as people saying my husband molested my kids. Um, Not even just that. Posting pictures of Maya. How Lupac screenshotting pictures of me, sending to people dragging me. Um, all kind of other situations that none of y'all has spoke on. Period. That's what I was talking about. But this live was not about you or Robert. I was speaking in general. So before we take it there, I'm trying to figure out what is you getting up here to say because I'm already seeing what the chat is saying.
well, you said that you feel you've protected your siblings more than they protected you. I've made it clear what I came up here
I
to ask you
did say
about.
that, and I do feel like that all my life.
Right. And that's why I wanted to see if you really mean that because I don't feel that way personally for me that you've protected me more than I've protected you. It's not a competition. But
It's really not,
the
and that's
last
what I'm
thing,
saying. I
let
said
me
that
finish
because I
talking,
was
Toya.
speaking about
Let me
something in
talk.
general.
You got to let me finish what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
It's not, I don't think it's a good look on my character for you to say, hey, I feel like I protected them more than me, and you're saying this publicly, so I'm asking you about it to see if you're seeing this clearly. You may feel that way. And if you feel that way, I have to accept that. But I want it to be clear on if you're just speaking broadly or if you really feel that way. You may say, okay, they posted pictures of my child. They said this, they said that. You didn't say nothing specifically about that. I haven't came out and said something about everything. You're right. But what I'm saying is there are times where I've came out and I've spoken on your behalf. Our family has been under assault. It's crazy, unreal how much we've been attacked. For us to try and respond to everything is impossible. I haven't even responded to everything said about me. So I don't want you to feel like you're not protected by us or me. And hearing you say that concerns me. I don't feel some type of way. I'm asking you how you feel because it seems that you feel some type of way. I'm listening to you, and you're saying I feel like, hey, I look out for them more than me. And then you even said it's not to talk junk. I don't really come to them for that, you know. So you have your reasons for that. You're not saying it like maliciously, but I still want to make sure that this is what you're saying, what you mean, and all that.
What I am saying is, I do not ask y'all to stand up for me. True. But what I'm saying is, y'all don't stand up for me as like I feel like y'all should. That's what I'm saying. Now, as far as women on Facebook, I don't want y'all to stand up against women, but it wouldn't hurt for y'all to hit the live button as much as y'all do about other things and speak on how I've been set up, framed, done about went to jail behind lies. Like, it's a lot that I feel like could have been said and could have been put out on the public, and nobody has said anything. It's secrets. I can't speak on it. I would have spoke on it for y'all if somebody done tried to set y'all up the same way everybody defended Robert from being set up. I was framed. I had to actually go stand in the courtroom. I ain't heard nobody say anything. That hurt.
See, I offer support in the way that I feel it would be necessary. So I showed up to court with you to support you in that matter. You're right. Maybe I could have jumped online and said it, but I didn't see any benefit to doing that. I didn't see how that would stop people from talking about you in that way. And to you, maybe you looked at that and said, hey, I wish, maybe you felt like, they could have used their platforms for that. But I tried to offer support in the way that I felt would be efficient. So I can't take that from you if you feel that way, Toya. And maybe this is something that we can just talk about and work back from later. But I hate that my lack of getting online or whatever has caused you to feel like you're not protected, because you damn sure are. If I felt like in any way that your freedom or your health or life was on the line, I promise you, I would show up and blow that place up.
So, Kevin, with me going to court in Georgia by myself, me and my husband, super fan them came. I
You broke up. I can't hear you. I'm gonna wait for her to come back up. She's I think she's asking me a question about maybe going to court in in Georgia. Try to wait for her to come back up.
everybody
Okay,
keep
I can.
calling my everybody keep calling me, and then it's cutting off every time my phone
Okay,
rings.
just start over. I'm listening.
But when I was in Georgia, I was framed, set up, all kind of stuff. I had already told y'all this, which y'all already knew what I was going through with this situation. Since then, Teresa even came live saying how I was framed, how she knew for a fact I was framed. Rosalind even went live talking about how Jenny framed me, how they set me up. I ain't heard nobody, not one person, speak up and say anything about Toya. But because Robert is the celebrity brother, everybody stand in the gap for him. That's how I feel. That's honestly how I feel.
So I'm trying to gather what you're saying here. You mentioned you going to court in Georgia, and I'm
I'm
thinking that
saying,
you.
and even after the facts has been put out that I was set up, no, none of my family with big platforms has spoke up for me and said what really happened, how I was framed, how Jenny and them lied on me, how they set me up, all of that.
Okay, so let me explain this to you. Okay, When I came out defending my brother, it was because he was being accused of something. If you notice, I haven't spoken about him being framed or the thing that's been done to bury him on the back end. That's not news for my platform. I was only speaking to highlight he never hit that woman. No one accused you of hitting someone where your freedom was on the line. And after you came out of court, you told me specifically, do not mention it. The judge said, don't mention it. Don't have any of your family members mention it. I remember I had commented something like, congratulations. And you texted me immediately and say, don't do that. So, and then you have to consider when we talk about stuff, it only brings more attacks to us. I got a family to protect. You're part of that family. So when I don't speak on something, I'm considering the backlash of simply just saying the truth. When
When
this
I
came
say
out,
don't talk about something, I mean like Pacifics. But the way these people been out here lying, telling people that I've got stalking charges and I went to jail for stalking, it wouldn't have hurt for somebody that know the truth to hit the live button and say, my sister is not a stalker. My sister have done everything she could to get away from these people. I mean, state facts. Nobody did none of that, Kevin. None of
now
that.
what? Now listen. Consider that now. We could have done that, but think about the things that's been said about me that I didn't do. You didn't take to your platform and say anything about that, and know what
I
I
think I
expect
still
you
I
to.
took to my flat platform several times and spoke on how people are lying on you, jealous of how handsome you are, saying you gay. I said people was even speaking on my nephew. I didn't like it. I went off on Lupac. I mean Lampo about what she said about your son. I went off on the other people, Nate and them, for talking about you saying you gay. Yes, I did. I stood in the gaps on several platforms, not just one, several, and was bad talked about for even standing up for y'all. Why you in people business? Why you got something to say? I didn't care because I stood up for what was right. And I don't have people that do that for me, Kevin. I'm not taking nothing from y'all because I never asked y'all to stand up for me. I have always been the one that did it on my own. I'm pretty sure if I say, Kevin, I need you to do this for me, or I need you, I'm pretty sure you and Robert wouldn't hesitate. But I don't want to put y'all in a position to where y'all being bashed or drugged even more.
So here's what I'm saying, Toya. You know I've gotten on my platform and defended you as well. What you specifically said was when people said that you were stalking someone, I didn't get up there and say, no, she's not stalking someone. What I'm saying is there have been lies told on me as well that you can't correct yourself either. I can't correct that lie. These people are out here gossiping. You if I wish you could understand, like you're not in our head, you don't know our thoughts, I don't know yours, but I'm thinking you're reading these things as if I don't get up there or your siblings don't get up there, it means they're not protecting you when they're just not looking at those moments as necessary to get on a platform. They know we know people lie. They're lying on all of us. So I mean, you have every right to feel like, hey, you didn't get up there and say I wasn't stalking nobody, and that means you're not defending me. You have your right to feel that way, but what I'm saying is that's not the case. I don't know if this is making sense to you, but we're going to protect each other in the ways that we believe is actually protecting you. And me getting up there saying she ain't stalking nobody, that ain't protecting you. If you think about this, I never went once with Robert to court because it's not up to me on what the verdict's going to be. I can wish the best of luck to him, but for you, I came 4 hours to sit with you in court, love. And this was simply for your moral support. There's nothing I can do there either. So I show my love in the best ways that I can, and the ways that I don't want you thinking that that means I don't care about you or that I'm not protecting you. And I understand how you're feeling. Voice notes come out, and negative ideas, negative opinions. I understand you feeling a type of way, but I just didn't want that to bleed into you feeling out here cold and alone, like nobody cares about you, because I love you to death. I may not always move the way you think I should, but I love you. Do you hear me?
Yeah, I love you too.
You know,
Okay,
anytime
hey
you call my,
y'all.
you know, anytime you call my name, I got you.
Hey
If I can
y'all.
do it, I got you.
Hey y'all. Hey y'all.
Hey,
Hey
TC.
y'all. Hey beautiful. Now look. Now look. We know. Can y'all?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Oh, okay. I
I'm
got an
listening.
echo. I must got an echo or something. But hey, Kevin,
Hey there.
I just feel like, that our last meeting, Kevin was there. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Kevin was there. So he supports in a different type of way, Toya.
I hear you.
I'm not here to try to
Hey,
convince you otherwise. I
hey
wanted to hear your
y'all,
thoughts on it
Kevin,
and
Kevin
go
and
from there.
Toya, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I love both of y'all. Please get off of here. I get that y'all need to talk, but
Yeah,
this ain't the place. This ain't the place. Y'all get off of here and talk on the phone, please, please.
yeah.
I'm begging you, Toya, to end this live, please.
This is what I'm going to say.
Kevin, don't say no more.
Um,
Just
no,
talk
No,
for a
no.
minute.
I feel like, what? I feel like I just feel like this. Toya has a right to her feelings. Kevin has a right to his feeling, and everybody has a right to their feeling.
They do, but this ain't the place for it.
well, I'm gonna say
This
this.
is people getting
I'm
a
gonna say
field
this
day
really
off of
quickly.
this. They need to talk
I'm
on
gonna say this. I'm gonna say
the
this really
phone.
quickly. Okay. We all have families if we're lucky. Some of us
Yeah,
don't.
it's not.
But listen, the families that we do have, you know that you have disagreements, you know that you have misunderstandings. So saying that this ain't the place for it, that's one thing. But I can tell you what, many of us need an example of how siblings should come together when they have a misunderstanding. I'm on here telling my sister I love her.
I
I'm on
get
here
that.
hearing how she feels and trying to explain to her that it's not as she sees it. I don't see why y'all
Yeah.
think this is so negative. This is
No,
something
because
that
people
everybody
go
can pull
wrong with
from.
a whole nother narrative, Kevin, and this is why Toya here now
But
because Toya feel hurt, and Toya gonna get drugged for this even more, and that's gonna cause her to have more hurt. This is something personal. Y'all have each other phone number, like talk on the phone. Like these people love to hear the stuff about us. They drag us about everything. I get that, it should be cool to do this, but Toya gonna get ripped off about this. Toya gonna be more in her feelings after this because she gonna get drugged just for this. I get what you saying, but this is not the place. I
So
get it.
I'm gonna
I
say
love
this,
y'all.
Dawn. I'm gonna say this,
This
Dawn.
not the
Let
place.
me
Anybody
ask,
listen,
how
guys.
am I gonna get
okay, I'm
drugged
gonna
by this
jump down,
live?
y'all.
Because
I
Because
love
whatever,
y'all.
people
I'm finna
gonna
jump
Listen at
down.
whatever
this.
I
people
said
gonna
wrong
run
in
with
this live.
narratives like
Listen
they
at
is
this.
in this chat now.
Listen at this. Here's what's happening. People talk about us on the back end, they twist the narrative, try to make everything negative. Of course. Here's what bothers me more than anything, though. People in the comments sitting here fanning these flames, acting like it's a competition on who protects each other more. The problem with that is it can divide you as siblings, and I'm not going to let it happen. So, up in front of everybody, I'm going to come up here and tell my sister I love her, regardless of how she feels. And I'm not here to invalidate her either. If she feels that way, she feels that way. It lets me know that I have to improve going forward. But y'all not going to sit up here and try to put it in my sister's head that she's not loved. Y'all not going to destroy my family any further. So you can talk your shit and twist the narrative, but understand this: we're gonna always have each other's back because we're all we ever had, and we all we ever gonna have. So if my sister feel a way, she can talk to me about it. If she said on this platform, I'm not gonna hate her. I'm gonna talk to her about it. However she feels, we're gonna get through it. We always have. Y'all out here in the background have no clue on how much we stick together. We've only had each other, not mamas, daddies, and grandparents. We've only had each other. I have never seen people try to do a tug of war thing with my sister as much as they've done during this saga. What's worse than talking shit is this psychological operation where y'all trying to sit here and act like she's not loved by her own siblings. I'm sick of that shit. And Toya need to cut off anybody who's doing that shit.
Well, it's really people watching the internet, Kevin, just to keep it a book. I mean, if they don't see interaction, they run with stuff. And that's the thing. That's what I say. Being that our family done been brought to the public, of course, we going to be watched. Like, they going to watch our every move. And if they see a certain way, they going to run with that. And that's why they running with that narrative now, because they don't really see you and Robert, really socialize with us. It don't matter what we might do on the back end. It's what they looking at on the front end, out in the public eye. So then they run with this narrative that you and Robert don't really fuck with us. And then if they don't see it publicly, then they're gonna run with that because they see y'all out here and you support here this person, that person. But if they don't see you supporting the siblings, then of course they running with what they see.
Right. Everybody
Just
feels like they have a right to speak into y'all's lives and try to make y'all look at y'all brothers a different way based on how they think our dynamic is. They need to look at their own lives. Do they talk to their brothers and sisters every day? This is bullshit. Our family is not on display for them
I
to
get
poke
what
at it
you're
and
saying,
criticize.
and I
Let me
agree.
finish
It's
what I'm
just because
saying,
we've
Dawn. Let
been
me
put
finish what
out
I'm
the
saying,
public.
Dawn. Dawn,
Go
let me finish
ahead.
what I'm saying. Our family is not a portrait that they get to fucking paint on. I don't care if they don't think we talk. We know we love each other. Hell, we can go a while without talking. And when we meet up, it's love. Just as they do. Some of them don't see their siblings for months, years, and when they see each other, it's fucking love. So we don't have to talk every day. They don't care what them people say. They can't sit here and say, y'all don't talk every day, so that means they don't love y'all. Quit letting the devil fucking twist the narrative. We love each other and we know that. So why are we letting strangers, we shouldn't even care what they say. Nothing pisses me off more than people sitting here trying to speak into our family and tell us how we feel about each other. We know it ain't nothing, no distance we won't travel for each other. When it's all said and done, all we got is each other, and we've proven that. We done been through so much together and still standing. Toya, you know this for sure. So don't listen to what these people are trying to tell you.
What I want to tell you is I didn't get on this live to even talk about you, Robert, or Dawn. I
No,
got
I
on this
just see it,
live to
Toya.
address
I know you
Lupac.
didn't. I just see what's happening, and I'm not gonna let it happen. I'm gonna tell you in front of
I
all these
said
people that
publicly, I
listen,
have
listen to me,
never
Toya.
asked you, Robert,
I'm
none
gonna
of y'all
Toya,
to
listen
stand
to
up
me.
for me.
Listen to me. I'm gonna tell you in front of all these people that you are loved. I'm not gonna wait and say this shit on the back end. So I'm getting up here right now and saying we love you, even if we fail to protect you as much as you've done us. We love you. And if you are ever in a situation where your life is on the line, you know damn well we're gonna be there. But every person in our family been picked apart. We sitting here trying to damn just ignore the shit, go back to they won't even let us do that. And they always finding something to say. If you put their families on display and let people poke at it the way they do us, they wouldn't even make it. They wouldn't even last. Because every family has indifferences. Every family's got things that they feel. So they're trying to act like this is new. This ain't new. So I'm tired of it. So
Samuel, how am I being on
I
here
encourage you.
negative?
Anybody who's sitting here trying to say, yeah, they do this more, they don't do this more. You protect them more than you, and they fanning they putting this shit in your head. Separate yourself from them type of people. They're not invested in your family. They're not the one that lose a brother. If you decide to walk away, you do, and you know we love you. We've always bounced back from whatever the case may be. People have watched our family go through the worst. They didn't think we'd ever recover. They still try and make like I don't
Well,
fuck with you.
I'm gonna let y'all handle this since people say I'm bringing negativity in this shop.
Don't
You're
don't
not
you
I
get
bringing
get
off here.
negativity. You
in.
Stay
simply
up here
trying to
on the
protect your
panel. Don't
family.
let them run you down. These people don't run our life.
You simply trying to protect your family, and that's fine. I just disagree. That's all.
You are a part of this family. Stop letting them make you feel like you're not.
Think about how often they try and say I don't fuck with you, don't?
I mean, but I don't get from what I said was being negative. That just let you know people want to be nosy and see what's going on.
No,
Because
you
I ain't
come up
said
here and you
nothing
wanted us to
negative
end this
on here.
live because you wanted to protect us. We know what's going on. You don't have to explain that shit. We know what's going on the other side. But I'm trying to let everybody know this live wasn't to bash my siblings because I never do that. I stand for my siblings at all times. I sometimes I hide my feelings because I never want nobody to feel like I'm going against them. So that wasn't what this live was about. Now, by Kevin getting up here speaking his piece, no, I can't knock him for wanting to be a man and stand on how he feel. I love Kevin, and I know Kevin loved me, but I cannot lie and say some things don't hurt, and it ain't what people put out. It's just how I feel.
Well, to be clear, this ain't about how I feel. It's about how you feel. You said you felt like, you protect us more than you. So I wanted to make sure how you saw that and encourage you to know that, man, we love you. And at the end of the day, they can twist this narrative into what they want to. Here's what you should know, Toya. When I hear your heart is broken, I show up every time. Just like this time, your brother, your big brother showed up to let you know he loves you. Even if he's failed to protect you in a way that you would like, I love you. I love you. And I apologize if I didn't do these things the right way. I apologize if you felt I left you hanging. But my actions were not meant for that. I look at things and I try to decide what's the best move to make, if it's going to actually affect anything in any positive way. And if I feel like I can't, I just simply let it go. But the things I feel like I can do something about, I'm going to damn sure try. But anytime that I can speak on you or positively about you, I will. But a lot of the things that you had going on, if you remember, you would tell me, man, that it's girls. You can't really speak on that. So I try and do this the best way that I could. You understand? So you have a right to your feelings. They're valid. You said that, hey, when people talked about me and talked about my kids, you didn't get on your platform. In that situation, you're right. So I have to understand that's how you feel about it. Me trying to justify it would be invalidating your feelings. So I just have to say, okay, I have more of an understanding on why she's saying this. But at first I'm thinking, okay, she's emotional. Maybe she's overlooking some things. So I got up here to get clarity. I have my clarity. I didn't get up here to tell you you were wrong. I got up here to further understand where you're coming from. In the future, I know what makes you feel protected. And so I know how to move about that so you don't feel left out and cold. Nobody should have to feel that way. You only got a few people as it is. Why would I sit here and allow you to feel like that if I can do something about it? Everybody deserves to feel love like they got somebody. And if I feel that you feel like you backed in the corner with nobody but, strangers online who do have hearts and stuff, who you are building relationships with, but I definitely don't want you to feel like that's the only people who care about you. It's just not true. So if we've done anything to make you feel that way, then we have to work on that. So that's why I got up here, not to tell you you're wrong, but to apologize for anything that I've done that made you feel that way. And to let you know, but that's not my heart. That wasn't my intent. So just be
I
encouraged.
accept your apology,
And
and I love to hear
anybody
it.
who tries to fan this stuff and try to make you feel like your siblings don't care for you the same and have you doing all this measuring stuff, they're not good for you. They're not thinking about your future, and they don't have your best interest at heart. We your family, man. We all you got.
Well, I love you, and I didn't mean no harm. I didn't mean nothing bad about what I said.
I didn't think you did. I just felt that you meant what you said, so I wanted to get up here and talk to you. You even said after, maybe that's because I don't go to them for that, but I do feel like they don't look out for me as much as I do them. You made that clear. You didn't say it was malicious. I just wanted to know, for me specifically, do you feel that way about me, like specifically outside of emotions? And when you gave me your reasons, I said, okay, well, damn, she does. I don't want to hear that. Nobody wants to hear that, but I have to accept it. I can't argue with that.
I mean, and I can honestly
There are
say,
moments
like,
where I felt like my siblings could have protected me more, but that's not for me to voice right now. That's for me. It's for me to hear you and understand where you're coming from. So that's why I can't argue with how you feel, because I've shared the same feelings. And it don't mean that y'all didn't protect me. It just means that I would have liked to seen that done a little differently. You see what I'm saying? So we just have to accept that, we have our own personalities, our own ways of doing things. And so we just have to come together and talk about it. We see families that get destroyed every day. None of these people on here listening have a perfect family, but they think they can voice an opinion on yours. That's the shit that sickens me.
that's true. Our family has been in the limelight for a while.
Ain't no such thing as a perfect family. You're going to always have your go-throughs, man. So if you don't do the work to stay together, you're going to have a broken family. But we going to do the work. And anyway, like I said, I'm done with it. Hit me up whenever you can, Toya. Let's talk on the back end. And I have some things I want to talk to you about. So, Don, it was definitely nice speaking to you too. And I appreciate you stepping up here trying to, do what you feel is necessary to protect our family. But I continue this conversation because I feel like I don't care what they say. What I care more about is how my sister feel and her broken heart. That's what I care more about. It ain't about right and wrong. It's about how she feel. And if she feel that way, I want to come up here in front of all these people and let them know and her know she's loved. Just because we don't step out and say something when they putting her through the ring or talking junk, just because we don't say that when they talking about us. Just because every one of us don't act that way and jump out and say stuff every time does not mean a single thing, man. We know what it is. All
Y'all
right.
wasn't listening
Well, I
anyway because
call you.
I
I
kept
love
trying
you.
to call y'all to end it, so it didn't matter because y'all both ignored my phone call. So, yeah.
Well, yeah, we had to. We had to have this conversation, love. No disrespect.
Because if we would have ended, it would have been like they won, like we beefing. We're not beefing. We're just
Ain't
on
no
here
beef
talking.
whatsoever. Just a man trying to understand his sister and how she feel. Anyway, I love you too, sis. I love you, Don.
I
All
love you
right,
too,
I'll
boo.
call you.
All right,
All right.
peace.
But yeah, sis, you talking about you jumping down. Don't jump down because somebody feels some type of way, man. You family. I love you no matter what we done went through.
You know I love you too, but I don't understand how I was being negative by saying in the live. That's not being negative to me. They was just wanting to be nosy and trying to say I'm being negative. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, I think it was more of people just wanted something smart to
Yeah,
say
because
because you
you
came
got
up
almost 800 people in here all of a sudden.
and ain't nobody hardly showing no love. Them likes ain't been going up. Hey, and they don't want me to
Because
ask for
people
cash
like
app,
to
but they
be
say they supposed
entertained from drama. It's only
right,
288 likes. Like
right,
that's what
exactly.
I was saying. They done probably been like, oh, get the Toya live. Her and Kevin on there, they discussing stuff personal and this and that. And I guarantee you that's exactly why that number jumped up.
Yeah, of course. I believe it.
Like, I mean, that's crazy. People feed off of negativity, but what people fail to realize, nobody gonna see this like we see it because it's us. So I feel like going forward, if everybody want to be, supportive, cool. But like I said before, the bashing going against Robert and Brianna need to stop because at the end of the day, we all suffering over this situation. It
Right.
ain't
And at the
just them
and
two. We're
and even
all
though
suffering.
people making money, we are human and we still got feelings like and it's like people don't care. I mean, it's just disgusting at this time. Like I don't care what nobody say, it's disgusting. And that's why I said
Everybody.
before I lower myself to these people level, I just fall back because it's way
Yeah,
too
but it's
much.
crazy because if you could say that one person is being bullied, I mean, when you look at it, we're all being bullied. And yeah, we all might have a hand in it, but at the end of the day, how long do this supposed to continue? I get that people making good money off of it, but there's so many other stories to cover. Like, is
Thank you,
this
Amber.
just gonna continue on for year after year after year after year after year after year? Like, can we not
Right.
ever go back to a normal lifestyle? Like, or do we just got to keep being in the public eye, being dragged about anything that we ever do? Like, I mean, this is ridiculous. This is not good. This is draining. This is not healthy.
We got 31 likes and we got 796 in here, man. Can we get them likes up, please?
Hey, everybody that was speaking to me. I wasn't ignoring y'all. I was seeing the comments. I just didn't want to be rude. But hey, everybody, much love. But I just feel like, at this point, I see a lot of people saying, they making money and cool. Who cares? I mean, find something else to talk about to make money. I mean, this is draining. I mean, everybody, like even supporters say it's draining. But how do they think that we actually feel?
Right. Waking up to it, getting inboxes, phone calls all night about somebody talking about your picture being posted, a document. Like, it's too
But
much,
what's
man.
worse though, we got pure enemies that don't well, not in well, I don't know how you word it. We got pure strangers that personally don't know us, inboxing us, wishing death on people, like wishing people sickness and shit, kill them. Like, how do you go that low when you really don't know somebody personally? You going off of people you've never met in real life and you just wishing harm on people? How far
Thank
do
you,
this
Nakia
go?
Smith.
How far is this going to continue to go? Like, is it going to go so far as to where somebody really get hurt?
Yeah, that's what it's like. That's where they trying their best to take it to where somebody actually lose their life because people get killed on a day-to-day basis for talking about people kids and people deceased mother. You know how people really act about the things that they do on this internet in real life? And you never know when you're gonna see these people and if they still holding a grudge behind something you said.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's sad, it's ridiculous. Just like you go live, they gonna watch everything of your live, and nitpick with you. I mean, so what? If they do see a roach, so what? I guarantee you some of these same people sitting around probably got a house full of roaches, rats, and all of that. But it's just because we done been brought to the public eye. Everybody want to drag everything we do. You got some people that's sitting here that a man probably would never touch because they probably got a full beard, full mustache, no edges, no hair, nothing. But everybody want to harp on what we look like, what we do, what we this, we scum, we this, we that. Everybody's family is not perfect. And if I find family that don't get along to this day right now, but everybody want to harp on us. I mean, it's ridiculous. Like we want to move on.
Latrice, yeah, I changed my picture to a picture in red. The link, my Cash App link is at the bottom if you want to just click it so you won't get the wrong one.
GC is crazy. I don't know. I'm over this. That's why I said I'm out the way. I know I had a part in it. No, it might not been right, but I take accountability. I want to move on. I wish everybody else would move on. It's just this is not fair for our family to just keep getting drug and drug. And then it's crazy, like with everybody knowing that she put out this stuff about Janelle. Like Amora and them over there having private meetings to decide if they gonna drag Janelle or continue to drag Robert. But why continue to drag Robert when she done moved on with somebody else? And if this is about DV, well, why are we, even though if they're saying that Robert did this, why are you still focused on Robert and not the one that she's actually carrying kids by now? And they wondering if she gonna go back. If she go back, they shouldn't drag them. But if that's the case and you're here about DV, it don't matter if she go back to him or not, because right is right and wrong is wrong. If you drug Robert for filth, Jonelle should get that same energy. Move on to Jonelle and his family and leave us alone. Like it's done. The divorce is over. Like if the judge didn't take Robert down for this, then why is Robert still being crucified and why are we being crucified with him? Turn us loose.
Right, because if we ain't shit family and all of that shit, why is people gotta post random photos to act like I sent the police to their house to get clout? Like it's sickening, man. And it's the lies. Like people, you can't even make content without making up lies. If you have to make up a lie to get on the internet to get somebody to like you, please log the fuck off because it's sad and it's very sickening.
It is. And I mean, talking about people, kids, talking about people's mamas, daddies. I don't care if they living or not. I'm just not about to do that. And yeah, I was hurt for people talking about my mama calling her hoes and stuff. My mama ain't even living. Like, how can you be hollering my mama got all these baby daddies? Like, come on. There's a lot of people out here got 3 and 4 different baby daddies. My mama got 2, so she's supposed to be a hoe. Like, how you gonna disrespect my mama? You ain't never met her. Hell,
Now, when was this said? You talking about a
we
while back
hardly
when they?
knew our mama.
You talking about a while back when they said that, or they been
Yeah,
saying that
it's
again?
sickening. Like, come on, this stuff is it's enough.
And
We
my
done
thing
gave it
is how
enough.
Lupac keep trying to tell everybody we a disgrace. We make the our brother look bad and all of that shit. Like she don't think she make him look bad by talking shit behind his whole family, behind the closed doors, and then acting like she representing on the front line. That's a disgrace. Don't nobody want
Yeah.
somebody representing them when you can't even respect their opinion or respect what they saying. To me, I look like everything she done said is a lie. Like I don't respect nothing about her.
I feel like we all human. We all shit the same, pee the same, not unless we got some disability. Nobody's perfect. Yeah, some people might be, a little bit more fortunate, because they working and got it going on and stuff. And I can't take that from them. But it's really, crazy when people. When I last did my live and I said I was done because I'm dealing with health issues. I read in people chat, and even I said that might be my karma. But to go so far and wish that I die because I'm dealing with health issues, you don't even know me to be wishing death on me. Like, come on.
Wow, I didn't even know
That's
that.
sickening.
That
Then
is
they gonna
crazy.
say I'm probably lying about it. They know I could share my chart. I ain't got no reason to lie. For what? But this getting sickening. It's out of control.
It really is. That's why I said I'm out of it because it's way too much. Like I feel like the purpose that we came in for was to clear Robert name and then let people know he's not an abuser. That purpose has been completed. So as far as me going back and forth with grown women that feel like they are making themselves popular or getting likes and views by lying on me, showing pictures of me, talking about my kids, baby, y'all can have it. Keep getting them likes and views because Toya ain't paying you no more mind. Like I can't let it keep bothering me. I can't let it keep getting under my skin. I can't see these people. That's what really make me mad the most. Like I feel like face to face, I'm good because I know I can probably shut that mouth. But over the internet, it's a different story, and I can't keep letting it eat me up and have me mad and happy and sad. Man, it's just too much. Way too much.
Yeah, it's
I got
definitely.
kids I can put that energy into.
It's just like you can't do nothing. It's crazy. And then wanting to talk about people, body shaming, what they look like, what they hair like. I mean, nobody can ask who how they look when they come out the womb. When you come out, you either gonna be looking like both parents or one of the parents. You can't be in the womb and be like, oh well, I want to choose, Michael Jordan to be my daddy, or um what's one of these, what is it, like Holly Berry or somebody. Like, I mean, come on. I'm a part of my mama and my daddy. I love myself. I could see women out here and I'd be like, hey, beautiful, because I could give women they flowers. But it's just like a lot of people so cold hearted, like talk about people looks and stuff, but that goes to say you're insecure. Because why are you hoping if this person is okay with their looks and they haven't tried to harm themselves slowly off of looks? Why is my looks bothering other people? Why is your looks bothering other people? Like, I
And let
mean,
me ask this because I heard Lupac say Lakeisha Coleman take care of our family.
yeah,
I want to
I
know
asked
when the fuck
Lakeisha
did
that when she
Lakeisha
was
come?
in my live. I asked her, have she cashed at me? Because I
And I can't,
never
and I
remember
won't lie.
getting
Anybody that has
anything.
ever cashed at me or helped me, I stand 10 toes because I wholeheartedly needed it. And if I received it, I appreciate that shit. Lakeisha has sent me cash apps. Since the beginning of this saga, she has sent me cash apps, but she haven't probably this year, But at the same time, she still have and didn't have to. But as far as taking care of my family, no. So that's when I say when content creators like Lupac go to doing shit like that, it's because they trying to stop people from blessing you and want people to bless them more. And that's the shit I can't respect. Stop trying to down a person and step on them to get to the top. If somebody like you, they gonna like you and bless you regardless. You ain't gotta make somebody names taste sour in somebody else's mouth for them to like you. If they don't like
Lakeisha,
you
you
now, they
was
ain't gonna
in
like
the
you after.
recordings, boo. The recordings actually released. Lupac was saying that you send her cash apps and all the family. But like I was saying, I have received cash apps from people, but I try to look at my history. I didn't see where you've ever cashed at me, so I didn't know where that came from. But yeah, you
Oh
was
yeah,
on the
Lakeisha, she
record.
said that about you. Lupac said that you take.
She said that you be cash apping her and you be cash apping the family. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know what that was about. Toya must have got a phone call. But yeah, I don't know. I think this need to end.
Lizandra, huh?
Oh, Lakeisha, have you cashed at me? I couldn't find where you done ever cashed at me. I tried to look in the history when she said that, but I didn't know. If you did, thank you, honey, sis. I didn't know you did. Sorry, because I said you didn't. Lysandra, why did you drop down?
What happened to Lizandra? She was
You said
every
from
time my phone
Keon.
keep ringing, and every
Oh,
time my
from
phone
Keon
ring,
Cut's name. Okay, then, because
and
that's
I
all
see
I
somebody
said. I
say
know I didn't see that name.
somebody said Toya Lupac is ignoring your family request. She just released another video about Bree while this live is going. Listen, I can't stop her from releasing videos about
But I feel
Bree,
like we
Robert,
shouldn't
nobody.
be, we shouldn't be, we shouldn't have to get a backlash if Lupac want to keep talking about Brianna. That's what I'm
Right.
saying.
If
If
Lupac
we
want to keep
done, Leave us alone.
That's
We can't
exactly right.
control what these other people doing.
Right. But this family shouldn't get backlash about nothing Lupac doing. They need to talk about her, not us. You know what I'm saying? Because she's not a supporter of
Yeah,
our
Lakeisha,
family
I
or
don't
Robin.
know why Lupac had mentioned that about you to Ashley Chats. I honestly don't know. I don't know, but your name was in the recording. I don't know what was the purpose behind it, but it was mentioned. But yeah,
Lysandra, what happened to Lysandra? She was on here.
I see she said something about having a good day, but Lysandra, if you still in here, come back up.
What she got up here, but my phone rung and it took me out. And then when I came back,
Yeah,
she
I
was
think
out.
when it took you out, she might have got a phone call because she ended up off of here.
Oh, okay. Yes, Lakeisha always show love. She always been a true supporter, but why somebody else would be worried about it, I just don't understand. What's up,
Yeah, me
Retta?
Hey
neither.
y'all,
Hey,
I just wanted
sis.
to come up here real quick. I'm at work. I just want to say I love you both. You know, I'm going to be 10 toes down. Y'all keep your head up, man. You know what I'm saying? Family over everything. You
Can
know,
y'all hear
don't
me?
let these people get to y'all,
Yeah, we
man.
can hear you.
My phone rung again. That's why I said that. But
Oh,
I
yeah.
was
Definitely,
listening to the
sis. You know,
phone.
I got love for you. You know, we go the strong way.
Yeah, I just want to tell y'all I love y'all. Keep your head up, man. Family over everything. And I'm going to be here for y'all. We definitely going to link up in real life soon. Where I'll
Oh,
be in
yeah,
North
most
Carolina in
definitely.
November. I'm going to see y'all soon, though. Love y'all.
Y'all hear me?
All right.
Love you
All
too,
right.
sis.
All right, y'all.
All
Stay
All
right,
up.
right.
Retta. Love you.
All right.
Somebody got YouTube and studio or something. It was echoing.
Hey y'all, this is Lakeisha.
I think it
Um,
cleared
Hey,
up. Can you
love.
hear me?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can
we
hear
can
you.
hear
Hey
you.
y'all, hey y'all. Everything Kevin said, baby. Kevin was on point, on point, on point, baby. They families couldn't stand a day. Get 4 or 5 of they sisters and brothers up here and let them be attacked the way y'all been attacked. They couldn't stand a day in your shoes, Toy. They couldn't F with your shoes. Tell them they can't fuck with you. They
Thank
just
you.
can't
Thank
fuck
you.
with you, man. These hoes don't even know what you go through on a daily basis, man. They can't even deal with half of this shit you deal with. So anybody talking they shit, tell them to let God sit everything that you going through and all the comments and all the attacks. Let them deal with it. Let their life have a burden on it like that. They couldn't handle it and still stay loyal to your family, still stay loyal to your sister and brothers. They can't touch Toya. Toya a cold motherfucker, man. She a loyal ass bitch to her family. Y'all done said everything in the motherfucking word. I mean everything you can think of to
Okay,
break this
go
family
ahead.
up.
Who
To
is it
break this family
speaking?
up. But y'all can't fuck with this family. This Tay with the peace. Y'all
Oh,
can't
okay,
Okay.
fuck with the
okay.
family.
I was
Y'all
wondering who
can't
this
fuck with this
was.
family. This family is this family is. I mean, they can't fuck with you, Tori. I wouldn't let none one of these weak back ass bitches tell me nothing about me. Not one of them sitting up and coming on this motherfucking platform saying all this shit you saying, and then behind the scene you a two-faced ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? Trying to talk about Toya. You can't talk about Toya. Toya doing what she doing for her family. Talking about she got a husband. So what? Your begging ass got a husband too. You begging for cash apps and calling me, sending you up your cash app every time. You can't even talk. You beg too. Maybe you don't do the same stuff Toya do. You don't ask for cash apps the way Toya asked for it, but it's her motherfucking brother. It's her blood brother. It's her family. Y'all can't.
Michelle
This her
Young,
family.
what's your problem with me, Michelle Young?
Well, I appreciate you, love, for getting up here, having my back, man. I appreciate all the real
I've been
support, man.
had your back. I've been had your back from the get go. And that Ashley Chat, she was one of the ones that said something when that shit went down with you and Tamika. She had her little comment talking about Tamika can stay mad as long as she wanted to, and she ain't the bitch ain't she
Hey,
ain't shit
hey, I
either.
don't even know who that is, you know. But
Oh yeah.
I appreciate you coming up here and supporting me, love. I definitely shout out to you, man. Much love.
Okay then, that's what's up. All
All
right.
right. What's up, Lakeisha?
hi sis. Hey, sis Don. How y'all
Hey,
doing?
sis. All right, how you?
I'm good. Yeah. Yeah, I heard you mention it too yesterday, Don, about Lupac putting my name in her mouth. I don't even know Lupac. I support any and everybody because that's what you're supposed to do when you watching people. That's what I do from the heart. I do this in real life. This ain't for Facebook or the internet. This is just Keisha. If anybody know Keisha in real life, I support people. We're not supposed to be on here with the drama, just showing up for drama and all that. When you actually watching people and they putting in the time and the effort to do what they do, and we're entertained, you should support if you can. So I do what I can when I can. It's nobody business. Why the fuck is people watching who support who? Ain't nobody watching who the fuck send Lupac, whatever the fuck they send Lupac. Okay?
I
And
know that's
I
right.
really don't got no respect for Lupac right now because all that shit she was talking on them motherfucking recordings about people behind their back and Ashley motherfucking chats. Okay? I ain't never seen nobody get on nobody platform, get on their platform and act so goddamn innocent but so nasty behind the scenes. If you gonna be who you
Mhm.
be who you be in front and behind. Be
Damn
real, be
right.
100. You know what I'm saying? Be unique, be who the fuck you say you are. All these pretenders and shit, but keep my name out your motherfucking mouth. Period. I'm sorry for cussing on your platform, but I don't need people to be watching what the fuck I do for nobody. I do what I do out of my heart and because I want to. I've been knowing Toya way before the all this bullshit started between Robert and Aubrey. Okay, and
Right.
I've been knowing Robert for over 10 years. I've been supporting Robert. I met Kevin through Robert, and I met you when you did a live a long time ago, and I met you and I started liking you because of you. I don't
Mm.
deal with you guys because of your brothers. I deal with you guys all individual, and that's what people need to stop doing. They need to stop putting y'all all together, and they need to focus on the individual. And that's what it is. Certain people only following y'all because of other bullshit, or they just like to be in bullshit. People don't just
Right.
focus on who you are and take you aside from everything else. You know what I'm saying? They always want to put everything together. Oh, that's what's the name, brother. So they want to put y'all in this and this and that. I don't be liking half of the shit that goes on here, but when I do come on here, it is for support. You know, and yeah, I do like to be entertained, but let me do what I do because I do what I do and I want to. I don't need Lupac putting me in none of her videos talking about what I do for anybody. I do this shit for a lot of people. What does that mean? And it's a lot of people who support a lot of other people. Why ain't you putting their name in it? Keep my name out your mouth, Lupac. Thank you. And I'm gonna drop down, but I don't need
Now,
nobody.
and Lakeisha, I will tell you because I don't want it to be no half truth. She didn't come out and put this on a video. She actually said it to Ashley Chats, and Ashley Chats recorded her and released it. So that's how we know.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
she
no,
said it,
they were
but
sending each
still,
other voice notes and they
okay. It was on
beat
a
each
voice
other
note. Okay,
voice
but
Right.
notes.
I don't want to
regardless,
mislead you, but she did say it, but it was released without her
regardless
permission.
if it was on a voice note, my name should have never been voiced in her fucking mouth. Period.
Right. I get it, but I just
There's
wanted
a
to put it out
million
there because
people that
people like to
support a
say
million people. I'm not saying
people
she was
like to say
saying it
we
negative.
liars and we add on stuff. So I wanted to put it out, let you know, like, no, she didn't say it on a video on her page. It was put out. It's a lot of things been put out, and I feel the same way you feel. Whether it was recorded without your knowledge or with your knowledge, you still said it.
Yeah, and a lot of people support y'all. And I mean, why you focusing in on me? Where did I come from? You know what I'm saying? Leave me the fuck out of it. I don't need to be in none of y'all back ends or front ends. You know what I'm saying? And if you support people, you can do that. And so what? And Toya and them
Right.
don't ask me for shit. Not a motherfucking thing. And one thing I do know about Toya is a giving person, a very loving person, and she do stand up for her family. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do love about her. And when the shit got out of hand is when the people start calling CPS and shit on her. That's when I unfollowed Bree because I don't play about that type of shit. I don't play about the kids and all that. It shouldn't have got that goddamn deep. When y'all started doing all this cricket shit, I don't get down like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real person. I love people and I'm going to do what I do. And that's all of us. You know what I'm saying? So why is you picking and worried about what people doing for who? Don ain't never asked me for nothing and Toya ain't never asked me for nothing. I did everything I do for whoever. And it ain't just Toya and them that I support. It's many of people who I support. And when I do support them, I do it from my heart. Nobody asks me for shit. And they don't ask for shit. And when Toya do get on her platform and ask for something, that's because she desperately motherfucking is in need at that moment. And she don't like asking people for shit. Because y'all always trying to twist and turn shit. Because y'all fake as fuck. But anyway, let me get off of here, girl, because I'm gonna get all in my feelings. I love y'all. I don't need to be a part of none of this shit. I don't know how my name hit the motherfucking voice messages or whatever, but y'all can keep my name the fuck up out y'all mouth. Period.
I
All
feel
right.
I
you,
stand on business then, sis.
All right, later.
all right,
All
sis.
right, bye bye. Lakeisha said stop playing with her because she ain't one of them.
Yeah,
I
that
know that's
Take
right.
me off of here, sis.
Oh,
I
I'm
gotta
getting
get
you
off of
down.
here.
My bad.
Look, she said, "Get me down."
Uh,
Oh
she said
boy.
talking about people getting cash apps while Cash App is peeing. She's a joke. Exactly, and that's what be making me mad. That is exactly what be pissing me off because they be like, "Oh, Toya and them begging." But you asking, I heard her ask yesterday when she was showing receipts. Hey, y'all bless my Cash App, cause I ain't gonna monetize this video. Get the fuck out of here, man. You feel me? How Lupac talked
This
about
shit
Toya and put
crazy.
her down is disgusting. She doesn't care about any of the siblings, just publicly money. Toya don't do anything for her to attack her and her parenting. I love you, T. I love you too, boo. I don't even know you, but I love you, honey.
Yeah, I appreciate the love, because I see the chat, they be showing love,
Miss
and I
White in
see
the
y'all.
building. They damn sure do. I see y'all. Super fan. Miss Sexy Ray. Lakeisha already in there. D Harry. I don't know your name. I
It's
don't know
just
you, but
crazy though. You could tell it's a lot of
D
people
Ham.
trying to run back with something because it's 719 people in here and like 360 something likes, and the
Yeah, let's
like
get them
button don't
lights up,
cost
man.
nothing.
What's up, Queen Step? You
And the
don't know.
like
I see
don't
you in here
cost
too, Dreamy
nothing. Hey,
girl.
King Step.
Why people checking other people's pockets is crazy, girl. Listen.
I
Y'all better
mean,
get
but
those lights
everybody
up.
say
What's
they
up,
be on here
Michelle?
to make a money and get their money, but if we do it, it's a problem. And I guess because we're a sibling, and they feel like Robert should be able to keep us financially stable. But what they fail to realize, they already put out there that they was trying to destroy Robert, and they pretty much have. I mean, they've done what they actually came out here to do, which is sad because regardless, I get people holler, black women support black women, but what about supporting our black men? I mean, I have a son myself, so do I supposed to just, stand with women when women can be wrong just like men can? So do I supposed to just destroy my son because he's actually a guy versus a woman? I mean, come on. I feel like when it come to that, all of us are guilty of, attacking each other, but then when it comes to other races attacking us, it's a problem. But we do it every day, attacking each other, and it's just crazy. Like, how long do this continue? Like, I mean,
Right.
come on. It's so many other people to talk about outside of us. I mean, everybody talking about let Brianna heal. Well, let us heal as well. And no, we can't. We don't have no control over whoever want to keep talking about this. But just if they want to keep talking about it, why do we all got to be dragged because everybody want to keep talking about it? I don't feel like we should be punished if people want to continue doing content on this. And what they fail to realize, if she gonna keep putting out her personal business, people are gonna talk about it. So
Right.
she needs to learn to quit putting out her personal information to the public.
Right, because I mean, I've been getting pictures sent about Jonelle and her breaking up and this, that, and the third going on, and her putting out how he been beating on her. But all of this is stuff that we've been said, we've been talking about, and everybody been saying we lying, we ain't shit, we hating on her, we jealous. And now that she put her own truth out there, instead of them saying, okay, the family was right, they wasn't lying, it's no. They still want to drag us, but act like that ain't happened. And I don't agree with that either. Now, I'm not saying people should bash her or drag her unless it's off of things that y'all feel like she's doing wrong. But I feel like not on the strength of us. I feel like our family should be out of it. Robert has been proven he's guilty. I mean, he's not guilty. He did not abuse her. He's not an abuser. All of the above. So with that being said, Robert need to move on in peace, and she need to move on in peace. Whether it's with Jonelle or somebody else. Now, if people want to pick her story up and talk about what she put out on a day-to-day basis, then by all means do your big one. But for them across the street to continue dragging our family because we came to the internet speaking our truth there's something that happened within our family, then I feel like that's wrong. And anybody supporting it ain't no better than them. Point blank, period.
And what people try to take from me because they all want to put it around this modern about this $400, but what people fail to realize, nobody can take from me. I hung with Brianna for a very long time. And if I simply used to tell her don't put out certain stuff because you're gonna get attacked about it, and she don't take my advice and do it anyway, then that gotta let people know some people do stuff to be the center of attention. Some people like people to talk about them. Meaning, hence, if you don't want people to talk about you, you're not gonna put stuff out here to be talked about. She had said she was gonna be private with her life, like celebrities, but yet and still, she still put stuff out here. But even though she putting stuff out here about a whole nother man, being that this done been time and time after with different men she done been with, they still want to hop on Robert and ignore the fact that she's actually being in an abusive relationship right now while even being pregnant. So that lets people are so bitter to just keep dragging Robert and us. And she's now done put this out about a whole nother guy, but they having back end conversations, taking votes to decide if they want to continue dragging Robert in the ground even more and ignore the situation with Janelle. Like, I mean, that's sad to me, because if you came out here all about DV and what's right and what's wrong, then it's wrong as hell to keep continuing to drag Robert. And Janelle is doing this, but give him a pat on the back, because no, we don't know if we should drag him because she might get back with him. So what? You should be over there motivating her to be by herself, like I told her. You don't gotta be with a man. Who cares if people gonna talk about you? People talking about you anyway. Who cares? Relationships fail all the time. Nobody's perfect. It happens. It's life. But to continue to root her on to stay with this nigga when you know he ain't a no good nigga, that says a lot. Cause you commending him, condoning him, giving him flowers for the same shit that you swear Robert ain't shit for to this day. How do that make any sense at all? This is disgusting. Like, I don't get it. How are you gonna be over there talking about, well, if they get cancer and this and that, when this girl done poured out her heart talking about the dude done try to trip her and all of that while she pregnant, talking about a baby because it's a girl versus this and that. Like, come on, this is crazy. I've never seen nothing like this. This is ridiculous. I just feel like, everybody need to move on from us. Let us be great. If they want to talk about Janelle, so what? But hey, that's not on us. If you're here because of DV, then focus on the person that it should be focused on. Nobody should be worried about what Robert do with Momo. That's his daughter. If Momo want to have her around season, that's totally his choice. I mean, it's not a problem for Momo to be around Janelle, even after he done put hands on Josh. So how are we going to be talking about he shouldn't have Momo sitting on his lap? But it wasn't a problem when she was sitting on Janelle's lap. It wasn't a problem when Janelle had them while she was in Jamaica. But if Robert do something, it's a problem. I mean, come on now. I need people to quit being stuck on this stuff. I mean, get out of this stuff with your feelings from your past relationship, putting it on to what's going on with Robert. That's not fair to him. Like, come on, let Robert gain some of his people back and pride and stuff, because they done really dug him in the ground. Like, he damn near in the ground with mama. That's how bad they done drug Robert. Like, can Robert get some relief? Like, talk about the person she's with currently now dealing with this, if it's all about DV. Like, it's crazy. I'm sick of this. Enough is enough. Like, for real, for real. It's really enough. Like, I don't get this. It makes no sense.
Hey, Miss Sean, how you doing, love? Hey, everybody that's coming in the chat, man, if y'all can hit that like button for me. Y'all talking about some stuff in that chat, boy. But yeah, I agree with Don. Like I feel like my brother need to be left alone. Our whole family need to be left alone. He need to be able to continue taking care of his kids and living his life as well, not just Brianna. I feel like nobody should be bashed. I mean, and like I said, if we can't stop nobody from talking about Bree because Bree go live every day putting her business out here for people to talk about her. So we can't stop nobody from talking about her. But my family, we're not bothering anybody. So while we are still the topic, I do not know. While we still getting drugged, I do not know. Hey Sabrina, how you doing, love?
And then another thing, how people want to keep talking about how you can heal from having the surgery, dealing with the stomach cancer and stuff. Nobody could put a time frame on that because if people fail to realize, I'm going through a lot of issues right now, all because of having that surgery. I thank God that my stomach was removed because the cancer could have progressed. But I'm still to this day, right now, the neuropathy I'm dealing with is coming from having my stomach removed. I'm still dealing with this low blood count stuff, and it's a result from that, which it could end up being lupus. I don't know what it'll be when I go to the specialist, but I need people to quit speaking on people. Like, if you're not an actual doctor, like, nobody could tell nobody what they experience or what they go through. Like, I need people to quit doing that. A lot of people form opinions off of hatred, and that's not the case. If you don't know what you're talking about, I mean, it's best just to shut up. Like, quit forming your opinions when you don't know what you're talking about. Like, that's it's crazy. This don't make no sense. But I feel like if they want Brianna to be left alone, they might need to have a good kumbaya with her, Zoom session, headquarter meeting, whatever. Lift her up and let her know that it's okay to be by herself. She don't gotta be with a man, especially not a man that's putting hands on her. Like, lift her up and quit trying
Right.
to down my bro off of what she got going on. Because if people ain't realized, if it's done happen with multiple men, at some point somebody got to realize she's the problem as well. It takes two in anything that happen when it comes to something like this. It takes two.
Right.
Like, it's too much. It's really, really too much. And thank everybody that's saying prayers lifting up for me. I appreciate that.
Hey Miss Sexy Ray. Hey Donna, Debbie Knight. Everybody that's been coming in speaking. Hey, I didn't want to cut my sister off. I was waiting. Um and everybody that has blessed my channel. I appreciate y'all. I do have membership, so y'all can grab a membership if y'all would like. I will drop the membership link in the chat because I will be doing some members only lives this week. So y'all make sure y'all grab y'all membership if y'all have not got them already. There will not be no negative lives like bashing people. There will be a lot of positivity, games, different stuff that we will be playing on these members only. So y'all be sure to grab them for me. You feel me? Hold on, I
You
gotta get
feel
to.
me?
Yeah, I'm trying to get over here and put it in the chat. I just put it in the chat, y'all. The members only thing. Okay, Lakeisha done became a member that quick. Appreciate you, baby. Right.
Yeah,
And I
people don't care about us. It's
that's
really
what I was
all
about to
about
say.
money. It's
They
sad
really don't.
though.
They really don't. They use us as clout and the gang followers. They really don't care. It's a few. I can't say all don't care. Some really do care and have our best interests at heart, but it's not a lot. I will
Yeah,
say that.
I can't say, it is a money grab for a lot of people because a lot of people be like, well, they gonna make their money and they can't, mess up their page because they making money, and I get that. You do what you want to do, but I just feel like regardless if other people are doing this and content creators or bloggers or whatever, and that's their job, cool. But I don't feel like we should have to take the backlash if they want to continue that. And even if we was to pop up in a chat and speak or leave out, I don't feel like we should have to be dragged because we come to speak to people that we done grew buns with, talking to throughout this of drama/saga. Like I
Right.
don't feel like we should be held responsible for what other people want to continue talking about. If we leaving it alone, then we should be left alone. Hey, Doris, sis. Like I mean, it's sad.
Hey, Doris. It is. I just hope moving forward things change, but I really think it's not. We've been saying the same thing for what 2.5 years, and nobody has stopped. Every day we steal everybody content, but they want everybody to stop talking about Bree. But it's fair game to drag our whole family and our children. So I mean, I just don't get it. But at the end of the day, I will say this: no matter what people say, and no matter how people act or snake you behind your back, every dog has his day. My grandma taught me that, and I can honestly say it's true. What may look good right now, God gonna soon turn shine a light on it, and y'all gonna see what it really was. You feel me? What meets the eye is
Mhm.
always more than what meets the eye. As we see, people ain't real. We know that,
Thank
but
you,
I promise
everybody
y'all.
that's getting the membership, sis. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I was about to say that when I finished my sentence, but thank you. I can't even pronounce
My deuce.
my deuce. Okay, thank you, my deuce, for grabbing that membership, love. I appreciate you. But yeah, it's a lot. But I don't know if you've been watching Dawn on Facebook and stuff. But when I tell you God been spinning the block, but God is really moving, and people don't understand. I feel like silence is definitely the best right now. Thank you, Amber, for becoming a member. Love, shout out
No,
to
what's
you.
going on Facebook? Cause I've been trying not to be on there. Like I it's draining, and I gotta really worry about my health. I've been posting and really like getting off of there. Like I don't be on Facebook like I been.
Well,
So
I ain't gonna tell you on here, but I'm gonna tell you
yeah,
because like I said, I'm not trying to be in the midst, but yeah, I'll send it to you. It's some God definitely spinning the block. A lot of people that was bashing our family, lying on our family, sticking knives in our back. They family secrets is falling out the closet, showing coming to light. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, God don't
mm-hmm.
like ugly. And one thing about it, hey,
Teresa, don't make me have to come and find you. Don't start your fuckery on here. You know ain't nobody calling you out.
one thing about it, you can pray about it, you can cry about it. It might not happen right then in that moment, but God gonna move. He gonna definitely move when he
Mm-hmm.
ready.
You
And I
right.
feel like right now he's moving. That's why I said I feel like yeah, it's definitely time to stop staring the pot, to stop even giving our opinion. Like I just felt like today I had to come live because I mean my sister know me. This has really been irking at my nerves. Like I've been ready to flip on everybody because I couldn't get my piece out about how I truly felt about the shady shit Lupac did. Like I said, it's not as far as it's not as much as you talking about my looks or how you would want to agree with somebody, even though you contradicted that when you sent the apology and lied. It's more of how shady she is to keep bringing up my kids in every statement, trying to make me look bad. Like I don't like shit like that. Are you going to look for me to take pictures and clown me? Are you speaking on I shouldn't receive help because I'm married, but you got a whole boyfriend? Like it's certain things that really got under my skin, and I wasn't gonna never have peace until I spoke on it. And I really am glad that I got it off my chest because I can honestly say I feel 100% better right now. Like no matter how somebody take this live or how they take what I said, I can say right now I feel 100% better just getting it off my chest.
Well, I'm glad you did because I already knew you was in your feelings. You know I know you.
Yeah, I was mad at the world, and that's how I am, and that's why I
Oh,
gotta
I
quit trying
know,
to
because you end up
protect.
even taking. I mean, you didn't. Well, you didn't call yesterday, so I already knew you was in your feelings, and I was like, I'm gonna just let you do what you do and let it, pan out. Because I know you. I know you very well. You're my sister. I definitely know you, and your feelings would definitely, when they there. It's like you be like a ticking time bomb. And if you don't get
Yeah,
it off your chest, you ain't gonna feel no better. So I'm glad you got it off your chest
and
for
I feel a
sure.
whole lot better. I really do. And it's crazy because I feel like there are numerous occasions to where I feel like I want to get my piece off or say what I gotta say, and people keep telling, just don't say it, just be quiet, because Toya, you know they gonna drag you, you know they gonna say this, and I always keep my mouth shut. But I'm definitely gonna stop doing that because my feelings matter. Like how I feel does matter, and a lot of people make me feel like I shouldn't say stuff, or they gonna turn it around, or people gonna say this when you say that, or like I don't care. People gonna talk regardless. I'm gonna start saying how I feel, no matter
I
what.
mean, sometimes it's best to get it off your chest. I know a lot of people be like, the thing of it is with the support, everybody feel like, save grace, don't call nobody out because, the other side, get a rouse off of it. But at the end of the day, if it's something on your chest, I don't feel like you should hold back for the simple fact that everybody's saying that this side can't stay together. I mean, because at that point, you're being fake and you're being fake to yourself as well. So sometimes it is what it is, and no, people might not like it. But at the end of the day, you have your own pages, so nobody could tell you when you could go on them and pop off or whatever you want to do.
But you know how I am, during like people hear like my voice, like the aggression in my voice, or how I talk, or how I may come out and say things. People take me as the bad guy. But I'm kind-hearted than a motherfucker. Like you really have to push me to get that type of reaction. And you know it because you done known me your whole life, but other people don't. So when I get on here spazzing out, they like, oh, this she just terrible. Oh God, did you hear what she said? But
Mm-hmm.
people don't know how far somebody have to push me to get me to that point.
But the crazy thing is, people that judge you, they're not on here to be, judged. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people that say you got crazy energy, or like I got crazy energy, it's a lot of people out here probably can match our energy, and even worse. But the thing of it is, we don't know that because we don't know them personally. So by them
Right.
watching us, they want to judge. But at the end of the day, I mean, it's not right for none of us to judge each other, because at the end of the day, the only person's judgment matter is God's. I mean, because when we die, he got that choice to take us out whenever that day be, and we're gonna either go to hell or heaven, and that's solely his choice, not nobody, not none of these strangers. None of their opinions matter. But nowadays, everybody has an opinion. Not like we have to take that opinion, but sometimes people don't realize when they come and they say certain stuff and they don't know you, it's very hurtful because you're trying to judge somebody that you don't know. And then it's like you got to get attacked off of somebody you trying to take up for that you don't know either. So that's the crazy thing, because a lot of people be like, leave her alone. She's perfect. She don't do no harm. But at the end of the day, you got to think about it. If she done ran men off and friends after friends after friends, somebody got to fail to realize that she's not perfect as people put out here. I mean, she's human just like us. So the
That's
same
true.
criticism they give us, they should be able to give it back to her. I don't care. Like if people done came in my lives plenty of times and done gave me criticism. It sometimes done been good, it sometimes done been bad. And I didn't get mad at them. Now, if it's somebody that's coming across the street and they talking outside their neck, yeah, I might did come at them different. But I could take people opinion. And sometimes I might not like it, but I could take what they're saying. But it's crazy when people want to dictate your life and don't know you. I mean, they want to tell you everything about you. How can you tell about me when you don't know me? Like I can't tell about somebody else. I can say more about you because you're my sister and I know you in real life. But far as people giving their opinions about us, they be loud and wrong. Yeah, we
Right.
might come on here and look hood, but I guarantee you, there's some other people out here act just as hood as well. They're just not in the public eye.
And that's another thing that I want to say. Like people got to stop faking it for the internet. Like at the end of the day, you're gonna have people that like you and don't like you, no matter if you rich or poor. One thing I can honestly say, people can't say. People might talk about a roach or a wig or whatever, but if you don't like Toya, you like me because Toya being simply Toya, and I'm fine with that. I would rather you not like me for me being me than for you to like me for somebody that I'm clearly not. You know what I'm saying? The skin can only stay on for so long. Sooner or later, your true self is gonna show, whether it's right now or months down the road or 2 years from down the road. So I mean, that's why some of us attract so many people that we can't relate to, that we gotta act like we like, and we don't even like their ass. That's why it happens, because we act out here acting like we somebody that we not. Like, oh, I got money, I got businesses, knowing damn well you don't. So you on the internet making friends with people that's actually got businesses about themselves, and you can't relate to nothing they got going on. Why? Because you faking. Start mingling with people that you can relate to, that you can respect. And then you won't have all the backstabbing, talking about this or talking about that. Why? Because probably the same situation you in, they in too. They don't feel like they know better than you. Or they don't want to make you feel like you less than they are. If you understand what I'm saying.
I do. And somebody said in the chat, you notice Melissa gone. Who is Melissa?
Oh, I don't know. I wasn't even paying no attention to it.
Are they talking about the one that was doing the skits with Brianna? I think that's who they talking about. Oh, that's who they talking about.
She was
Well,
in my chat.
no, they talking about. I guess they saying they ain't been seeing her around Brianna. Where she gone to? Has she done?
Oh yeah, and see stuff like that. I couldn't answer because I don't deal with Brianna. Like, I don't stalk her pages. I don't even. I have her blocked. She's back blocked. Like, when I say I'm done, I'm done. I'm not kissing ass. I'm not trying to be friends. None of that. Like I have my own things going on. I don't know. Now I don't know if Dawn know, but I don't know. So
I
I can
don't
say that
know, but
honestly.
I mean, I've not seen nobody saying nothing about Melissa or Denise, and I know Denise had moved to Atlanta. So what's going on with that? Because I know somebody played on YouTube where she was saying something about she pretty much don't have no help and her daddy be coming because I guess her and job whatever. But I don't know, like, where's Denise then? I mean, because I thought she moved there solely to be there for Brianna. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I really don't care. I mean, if she can't continue friendships, then people should quit making excuses for her. I mean, because it seems like a lot of friendships have ended. So I mean, it can't just be that God is showing her, stuff. It's like people running from her. So at this point, people got to open up their eyes and quit blaming others for her misfortunes and how she treat people. Hey,
Right.
everybody coming in the chat. Hey, Licious
And
Lips.
my thing, the only thing what I don't like is the other side. They want to hold everybody accountable. But Brianna, the same person that y'all been standing up for, dragging other people for, doxing for, creating all this beef for, but oh, y'all blind to her bullshit. I don't get it. That's why I say it's too hypocritical. People always want to point the finger at somebody else, but you can't speak up and tell somebody that you call your friend or somebody you support that they wrong, and that's not right. That's not right at all, man.
It's not. Mm-mm. It's really not. I mean, because she's not perfect at all. None of us are. But I just feel
Sure ain't.
like they need to have a meeting with her and tell her quit putting her stuff out here for people to talk about, which they're not gonna listen. She not gonna listen to them because I mean I gave her plenty of advice. I feel like she probably wouldn't even be pregnant by him if she would have listened to me when I been told her to leave him alone. I told her, you shouldn't be stuck in that situation, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Toya, let's
Yes, Luscious. I'm fitting to I'm about to go through my cash apps now because I've been getting them, but I didn't want to cut my sister off. I don't want to be rude. Just stopping by to show love. Thank you for the super chat, love. I appreciate it. I'm gonna shout out my cash app people that did bless me. I want y'all to know that I do appreciate y'all. I'm not gonna call out the amount because I do value it all, whether it's $1 or 50 cents. Man, it's more than what I had when I got on here. So y'all all are definitely appreciated. Karen, I want to appreciate. Thank you for your cash app. Martha, thank you for your cash app. Vanessa, finally, thank you for your cash app.
don't give last names because some of them don't be wanting their real names called out. People be trying to stalk them in real life.
Oh, okay. I apologize. And if anybody don't want me to call their name out before I get to it, just drop in the chat that y'all don't want y'all name called.
Just
Shadrika.
heart them and thank them for the cash apps. Because now let's say got a note in there because sometimes they'll put a note with their nickname or something.
Um, Uber say for F the negative people. Thank you, love. Shout out to you. Latrice, thank you, love. Vernette, thank you. And Shadrika for even the strong. Hold on. For even the strong have weak moments. Appreciate that, love. Definitely. Definitely. Shout out to everybody, man. Like I said, I greatly appreciate it, whether it's $1 or 50 cents. You feel me? Latte and
Yeah,
Queen
thank
Strip. Oh,
y'all
we
for
got
blessing
well.
me, sis.
Definitely, man. I appreciate it. Is there anything else you want to say, done that's on your mind or heavy on your heart?
I'm good.
Me too. I just appreciate all of y'all coming in, listening to me, hearing me out. And I really appreciate everybody keeping it positive. I feel like this was a very positive live. Everybody came in, whether they had something to say, um, speak their piece or whatever, it was in a positive light. So I appreciate everybody. And I want to wholeheartedly say, I did say it on Facebook. I don't know if everybody heard it, but I want to wholeheartedly say if I have done anything to hurt any of y'all, family, kids, whatever it is, I wholeheartedly apologize because that ain't never been my intentions. I came out here to defend my brother, to get out that he was not an abuser and defend my family and my kids. I never meant to hurt nobody or destroy anybody. So for that, I do apologize. And I am not in this saga no more. Like, I love my family. I would definitely be supporting my family, but there's other ways to support my family than be on the internet bashing somebody else.
Yeah,
So
we ain't about to be doing that bashing. And Frenchie, thank you for that blessing. I did receive one from you, but thank you for that. But yeah, I'm done with that, and I'm over it. I mean, talk till your neck fall off. Just wish your death threats or whatever. But I'm done with that.
definitely, man. It's time to move forward in life, man. I feel like if something is draining you or taking that type of energy out of you, then definitely it's God telling you that that ain't what He wants you there for. That's not your purpose. So I feel like it has took more out of me than any amount or anything I have gained. As far as people keep mentioning, I got all these pages monetized and all of that, man. When I tell y'all it's basically like the pain that I have went through behind this, them pages wasn't even worth it. Like I would you can take the pages back if I could take the pain back. Yeah, if you get what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, I love each and every one of y'all. And like I said, if I have done anything to hurt anybody, I apologize. I can definitely put my big girl draws on.
Luscious Lip is you franchise? Is that your name that will be on Cash App? Cause I only received two. And Toya, you said Uber, and that's Ebum.
E-bomb, yeah. I
Yeah,
can't
you
pronounce
said
that.
Uber. That's what she said. I'm
Don't
like,
be up here trying to clown me.
no, because that's what she said for Love You Boo. Toya called me Uber.
Oh, that's what she said in the chat, baby. I'm sorry.
No, that's what she said when she sent that Cash App. But
Oh, well, I'm
Luscious Lips
sorry.
says, Toya, did it come up Luscious Lips for you or franchise? Because if it didn't come up franchise, no Luscious Lips.
Are you talking about on my Cash App?
Yeah, did it come up Luscious Lips when she
Hold
sent
on, let me
it?
see. Did I get a Cash App from a Luscious Lips?
Yeah, because I heard you tell her, thank you.
Hold
No,
on.
I didn't, Luscious Lips. You might have sent it. You might have sent it to the wrong person. I didn't receive one from you, love.
I don't got one from Luscious Lips either. Yeah,
Now
I got Karen, Martha,
she said
Vanessa,
her.
Joey.
You got it then, because Martha. She said it's Martha.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got Martha. I did. I got Martha. Thank you, Martha. Thank you, everybody, for showing love. I really didn't expect it, man. I just went live because it was on my heart. I actually wanted to go live yesterday and the day before and all, and I just didn't because I felt like at the time I was so mad that I felt like my delivery wasn't going to be where y'all could understand me. It might have seemed selfish for the things that I was saying, so I actually had to calm down a little bit myself. But I appreciate everybody hearing me out, and it is what it is. We're moving forward, man. Y'all get ready for these skits and these positive laughs, and y'all be ready to tap in tonight so we can talk about sisters. You feel me? We got to
Luscious
talk about.
Lips. Sorry, sis. Is that what you sent it to? What I just typed in there? If you didn't, it went to somebody else because I didn't get it. I only received two, and that was franchise and ebum. Oh, go ahead, sis.
Oh no, that was it.
You
You on
doing
Facebook?
the talent? You doing it on here or Facebook? She must got a phone call. But y'all, I know people been inboxing me, asking me when I'm gonna go live, and I might go live tomorrow.
Phone ring,
If I
it go
do go
all the
live,
way
I
out.
said you probably got a phone call, but if I go live tomorrow, I honestly don't want to talk about none of this stuff.
Well,
I
I'm
honestly
gonna
don't.
go live tonight. Ain't it Wednesday?
Latte, I don't really have a favorite Well, I guess I'm lying because Toya, every time she call us, me and Key, if we eat and we be at the Chinese restaurant. So I guess my favorite place is the Chinese restaurant. I was
Yeah, I
about to
can't
say I
stand it.
don't have a favorite one, but I guess that would be a lie because that's where we're always at.
Why you mad, D Hervey?
Thank you, Martha. I did receive that cash app just now.
Listen to Superfan Mina. What's going on in the chat, sis? D Hervey, why you say you mad? Ain't nothing like listening to country
Thank you,
folks
Favor
talk.
is active. But I do appreciate you guys all praying for me. Hopefully I'll get some information on like what I got going on. But yeah, I'm not gonna let the people drain me. That's why when I come live, I don't wanna really talk about none of this stuff dealing with this saga stuff. Because I'm drained out on that. I'm tired of it. And who knows, I ain't gonna never get my health on the right accord if I keep stressing over this stuff. I gotta be able to be okay with letting people judge me that don't know me and be okay with it. Because like they say, people talked about Jesus, so who would say that I'm any different?
Right. That's crazy, but I'm sitting here reading these damn comments. Talk sweet to Scorpio. Listen, you did not just break my heart like that. I was about to end this live and throw this whole phone against the wall.
What they say?
She said Sisters episodes is not coming back on till later this year. Ain't no way it ain't coming on tonight.
Oh, I gotta watch that. I hadn't even watched it.
Oh my God. I'm trying to see who killed Gary. Ain't no way it ain't coming back on.
Is that the one with
She said, I'm trying to tell you.
thank
Okay,
you,
look at
Chanel.
Lexus
I'm
talking about
definitely
y'all
gonna
better
take care of
stop.
myself.
Y'all
Wait a
better
minute, is
stop.
that the one with Keita's cousin on it?
Yes, girl. Oh my
Okay.
God. I cannot believe y'all and I'm sitting here waiting. Girl, I bet you Hayden did it too, girl, because Hayden was mad about him getting his butt. But
You
I
know,
am so
people be talking about Trinity, and it's crazy I done met him in real life.
yeah, I thought he was a black dude, a light skinned black
He
dude.
mixed.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm upset. She said, I'm upset because I've never watched it. Girl, you better go binge watch it,
My
my
deuce, I
dude.
haven't either. I ain't
And
gonna
cause
even hold
listen,
you.
BET Plus, y'all know you normally have to have that subscription, or should I say prescription, like Lysandra say.
Oh yeah,
But
what did she say? I'm gonna take my prescription back.
yeah, you know you normally have to have that prescription. Shout out to Lysandra. But now you ain't gotta have that subscription for BET Plus. You can just download it and watch the shows, all of Tyler Perry's shows. So
Oh,
y'all
can you?
definitely, yeah, it ain't you ain't gotta have the subscription no more.
Oh, I ain't know that. So can you download it on the TV too, or do it gotta be your phone?
Mine on my smart TV.
Yeah, because that's what this one is.
Because
Okay.
I was paying for it, and this month I got a notification that said it's free for everybody now to watch all the episodes. Now some of the movies and stuff you still got to be subscribed, paid to see, but all his shows is free now.
Shit, I ain't know that either.
Yes, it's free, honey. So y'all better go binge watch them. You feel me? It's all on there. Having they got a bunch of stuff on there. I don't watch the Have and Have Nots no more since ain't no new seasons coming out.
Oh
But
man, I ain't had cable in I don't know how long. Cable too high. Mm-mm. I ain't had
look, she said they
cable.
show taking their money every month. That's because if you let that subscription go, I guarantee you'll still be getting it. Because they sent me an email and I let my subscription go. I said, no, ma'am, I'm not paying Tyler Perry. You don't let people watch this free, baby. I got to watch this for free.
You don't know me. Is you still in the chat? TC asking you, is you okay? I don't know what's going on with you.
What's going on, Queen Step, Nikki Bowman? What y'all talking about?
Now I see that TC done asked you don't know me. Okay, there she go. She said feeling stuck as fuck. Shit is sad. This live was positive until this hurt woman came in here talking shit over a question. Yeah, y'all know how it go. People love to be negative.
Okay, Alexis. She said they bringing it back. That's why I've learned, and that's something that like I couldn't do when I first started on the internet. But now I've learned to look over the negativity, man. If I know something gonna ruin my positive vibe or make me mad or feel like I gotta explain something, I done started ignoring it, man. We gotta start showing more attention to the positive comments in our chat than the negativity. Have y'all ever noticed how when you on live you can have 100 positive comments back to back to back? You can be reading the majority, but out of all of
Mhm.
them, when that one negative one come in, it can be I love you. Oh, I've been following you for so many. Oh, I got your book. Oh, I love what you do. And then you see, oh, you bald headed, and you will skip over everything. Oh, who said you bald headed? Oh, forget you. Your
Mhm.
mama bald headed. Oh, it's too much. It's draining, man. It's easier to just
It
look over
is. But to
and
keep
show
it a
more
buck,
attention.
sis, I had my aunt to pray for. I was like, just pray for the whole internet. And what she told me, she was like, done. She said, honestly, she said, I know you're not saved and you done been saved. She said, but you're still saved, but you're just basically sinning,
You got to ask
basically.
for forgiveness.
And
That's
she,
it.
like
Once you
what
saved,
she
you
told
always
me,
saved.
she said to go forward in order for my heart to be pure. She said, regardless of all the bad things that ever happened to me from different people, I gotta forgive him. I don't necessarily, gotta forget it. She said, but in order for me to, live right, I gotta forgive these people and move on. She was like, because I shouldn't never let people that don't know me get in my head and dictate how I move. And I get that. And it's just hurtful at the same time to see how people say things disgusting. But I mean, I don't know these people and they really can't control nothing not unless I let it get to me. So going for it today, even though people done wish death on me, I have to forgive them in order to move forward. And who knows, I might start receiving all kind of blessings just by letting that go.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be besties with none of them, but I gotta let it go for my own heart.
And that's
I
true,
got
man.
to.
And that's what I said because yesterday I wanted to go live so bad the day before, and I just started praying like, God, please just give me peace. Please just remove the hatred I have in my heart for these people that has drugged my family and continuously telling lies and trying to frame me. Like I really prayed and prayed and prayed, cried and prayed to myself. And I feel like it helped. I didn't have to go live. I feel like now, like I honestly right now, I just feel good. And I know it ain't nothing but God. Like a lot of things haven't changed on the internet, but it has started changing where it need to change. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And I have been seeing a whole lot of the people that has been bashing our family. God putting their family on Front Street, showing what's really going on behind the scenes. So it's like they had us feeling like we was the worst people in the world, or we done went through all this crazy stuff, but y'all going through things that a whole lot of shit that y'all don't even want to mention. You feel me?
Love you too, Dee sis. But yeah, that's the thing though. I mean, regardless of how they feel with all their hatred, we just gotta, keep it moving. And as they say, all things come to the light.
Yeah.
It might not be today, it might not be tomorrow, it might be a year later, but eventually things will come to the light. And some people will, apologize and be like they was wrong, and some won't. And we have to be okay with that. We have to just live
Right.
our life and move forward regardless.
And I see y'all coming in. I love y'all too. I see Brenda Knight, My Deuce, Super Fan, Miss Sexy Ray, Dead Speaks, Kimberly Payne, all y'all. Dee, man, much love to all y'all. Respect, man. For real. I appreciate y'all tapping in and listening to us, man. I done said I got to get off here and I'm still on here talking. I got to
Yeah,
go.
I know. I definitely do, because I got to go get my B12 shot at 2:30.
I am Lachelle's. I'm definitely letting them talk. But yeah, I guess this it, y'all. I'll be going back live. It won't be today now because I was gonna go live about sisters, and y'all done told me the season over with. I gotta start listening and tapping into things, you know.
Somebody said they would love to see you and Miss Season do a cook-off.
Oh. Well, y'all have a
I
blessed day,
love
man.
y'all too. Everybody just tell me they love me. I love y'all too, and I appreciate it. Much love, for real, for real. But y'all,
All
when I
right.
go live tomorrow, I really don't want to talk about Janelle or Brianna. Honestly,
Yeah, I'm definitely
that's
not talking
why I
about
ain't
none of that
been.
shit.
That's why I ain't went live, because I don't want to talk about them at all.
And some people that keep feeling like why she ain't got her karma? Why this ain't happening? Cause y'all still stirring the pot. Stop and let God move, man. God can deal with people way far better than we
Two
can.
left legs. Go on over there to Amora. We don't care, honey. Have a blessed day. You
Who
take
is
care and be
that?
great. Two left legs.
She over here telling them that because she want them to come over there and watch her live. That's what I say. They don't care who they talk about. They just want somebody there to watch. Like we don't care who go live. I know I'm not going over there. When I get off here, I'm going to handle what I gotta handle.
You so right, Stephanie. I gotta, even though people done me wrong, I still gotta forgive. I gotta forgive them. I ain't gonna forget what they said, but in order for me to continue on, I can't be stuck in on no hatred and negativity. This ain't me. I did this when I was younger. I'm over this. It's draining. I'm done.
Damn right it is.
I'm done. Right, Miss Sheeta, you gotta repent and ask for forgiveness. Amen. That part. That part. I agree wholeheartedly.
Mm-hmm. Well, y'all be blessed, man, and we love y'all from the family, man. We all love y'all and appreciate y'all support, man. And y'all definitely try
Definitely.
to take care of y'allself and stay in a positive light, because not only our feelings matter, y'all's do too. So I'm
Yeah.
praying for each and every one of y'all, because I know everybody probably going through something, not just our family.
Oh yeah. But I definitely love y'all, and I will be live tomorrow. But please, just whatever y'all do, please, please respect my wishes, and let's not talk nothing about what they got going on.
On our lives, y'all can do what y'all want to on y'all panels, but we just don't want to
Yeah.
hear about it. Like, don't send it to us. None of that. We don't care. Like we don't care no more. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Long
Going
as
forward,
I feel like
I
my
don't
brother
want no
vindicated. So
messages.
yeah, I feel like my brother vindicated, and in my situation, can't nobody vindicate me but the judge. So with that being
Hmm.
said, hey, ain't nothing else for us to talk about and argue about besides positive vibes, and that's something we definitely moving forward with.
Oh yeah, definitely. Thank you, Lachelle. You have a great day too, and everybody that's giving hearts and love. I appreciate y'all more than you know. Thank you, super fans, TC, everybody, Sexy Ray. Like it's too many of y'all to call out. Amelia, like all of y'all.
Shout
I
out to super
appreciate it.
fans and Lysandra, because I done got on y'all been calling me and I just been
Oh,
going
sis, I
in.
had Lysandra to call you earlier because I was
Yeah,
like, I
she
didn't
did
want to
call me
piss you
earlier.
off more because I knew you was in your feelings. So I was like,
She
let me
did.
let her be the middle marker.
Yeah, she called me. And I mean, TC and Mina called me last night, man. That's what I say. Like, that's the type of shit I like. The motherfuckers that know when you on the edge and they feel like you about to jump off, they call you and comfort you and give you courage. You know, that's the love and support I want. It ain't always gotta be in the
Hmm.
limelight for somebody to, oh, she shouted out Toya. Oh, let me like her, because Toya got followers. so let me like her too. No, don't like me
Mm-hmm.
for that type of reason. Like me because you really support me or you can understand where I'm coming from. I like genuine support, man. It ain't never been about no numbers with Toya because I
Mm-hmm.
came from the bottom, and a lot of people forget that.
Thank you, D Harvey. And Rhonda, thank you for coming out of the bushes. Cause yeah, sometimes it's cool. I stay in the bushes sometimes too, but yeah, come on out. When there's some positivity, come on out. Cause I know a lot of people don't like in that being in the drama. I get it. Thank you, Queen Steph. I appreciate that. Thank you, Lakeisha sis. Like hell, at this point, all of y'all, my sisters and brothers who all be in here. I mean, cause we all brothers and sisters through Christ, and we gotta do better and quit attacking our own. Like help uplift each other, and if we're wrong, call each other on it. But I don't feel like nobody should be destroyed life wise and all of that. It's crazy.
And let me say this: when I say support, because a lot of people like to say, "Oh, they want somebody that's gonna support them, that's gonna bash somebody
I
or
know.
don't like that." No,
I
it ain't
know.
that. When Lysandra called me, when Mina, when I talked to TC, when I talked to these people, Rosalind Reed, she even reached out. When I talked to these
Yes,
people,
I hate to interrupt you. I'm gonna go ahead and drop out because I gotta go.
okay. But
All
when I
right.
talk to these people, even though no matter how mad I was, they never encouraged me to go live and go off. These people were saying, Toya, it ain't worth it. You got kids. You a great mother. Don't let these people take you out of character. That's what support and love is. It ain't them ones that sing your ear saying, girl, did you see what they said about you? Girl, I be going live right now, cussing them out. Girl, did you see that? Girl, she said this. Girl, she said, no, that's not the conversations we have. Real friends, real support. That ain't how it went. And that's what I appreciate. A lot of people try to do things out of spite. Oh, I'll do this, they gonna like me. I'm not. I'm real. I respect real. It don't gotta be money. If I know you real and I can see you real, baby, Toy, you gonna ride till the motherfucking wheels fall off. You hear me? And that's something money can't buy. When people start grasping the worth and the value of that, then we might got somewhere to go. So I'm gonna end this live and say, hey, like I said, shout out to all my true supporters, the loyal ones. You know what I'm saying? The ones that's got my back behind closed doors and rooms I'm not in. Taking up for me when there's things I don't even know that you taking up for me for. I rock with y'all and wholeheartedly, I can guarantee you, if your names ever come up behind closed doors or in rooms that I'm in, if you're not there, I still got your back because that's who Toya is. Loyalty means a lot to me. And that's something a lot of people can never understand. So, hey, you mix with the ones that have your back, your good interest, them real ones, not with the ones that look good on the outside. Start opening that book. You feel me? I love every single one of y'all, man, and y'all be blessed. Definitely. Stay in the positive mood that y'all in, no matter what y'all see on this internet. Live life and be encouraged. Most definitely be encouraged. Because even if you're doing bad right now, baby, it's a breaking point. Something positive gonna come out of it. Definitely be encouraged. And don't be afraid to encourage the next person beside you. Because remember, not just you is going through something. Everybody going through something in this day and time. I love y'all. Prayers for everybody and much love.